92.44 FA/FM, Mason City, America's best music, AM 1490 and 96.7 FM, KRIB.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CLTEL, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Top of the evening, everybody. Welcome to the Webster City Competition Gymnasium as Lions basketball on the air on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and live online on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can access at KRIBAM.com. The Lions girls, after a good solid week last week with 4 victories, they will play this Webster City club here on the road tonight as the Lions girls start to wind down their regular season of 2025 and 2026. As the Lions in the first time around between these two teams picked up a victory at 63-28 in Clear Lake back on January 6th. The Lions come in at 11-1 in the conference, 14-3 overall. Algona's at 10-1. St. Edmund at 8-3. Iowa Falls Olden 6-5. Hampton Dumas-Cal at 4-7. Humboldt at 3-7. Webster City at 2-8 in the conference. Clarion Goldfield Dows at 0-11. Webster City on a 2-game losing streak, losing to Iowa Falls Olden and Algona last week in conference play. We'll give you the starting lineups of the play-by-play between Clear Lake and Webster City. After this, you're listening to Lions basketball here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB Mason City, Clear Lake, as well as live online on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Well, we'll come back here to Webster City as the starting lineups and the play-by-play here in just a couple of moments between these two teams. As it's Clear Lake and Webster City, Alex Tice. Same starters as it's been for a while. Alex Tice as well as Aspen Hill, the 5'5 senior and the 5'5 sophomore. Also starting for Clear Lake, it is Jason Ainley at 5'9 and a sophomore. Taylor Schwen at 5'8 and a junior, and Ashley Amble at 6'4 and a senior. As trying to get connected back with our feedback to Radio Park, but we continue here online on the KRIB Sports site, YouTube site, as we get things connected back here. And what we will do is we will step aside and we can take a time out on this end, and we will do that here after. Well, we will what we will do is we will have the national anthem before tonight's contest. national anthem before tonight's contest between Clear Lake and Webster City. Here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. And right now we're on the KRIB Sports YouTube page only. Got some technical difficulties getting the signal back to Radio Park, it appears. So we will continue along here as we are just about ready for the tip between the Lions and Webster City. And the Lions will tip it in to Webster City. And Webster City will, well, let's see. We've got an over and back violation on Webster City. And we've got you back online here on the radio side of things, so we apologize for that. Haven't missed much. Webster City turnover to start things out here in the ball game. Here's Taylor Schwinn on the left side. She'll drill into the lane, up and no good. The rebound put back up and no good by Amble, but she drew the foul. So the foul, the first on Webster City, and it's the first on Evie Davis, a 6'1 sophomore. So here's Ashley Amble to the line to shoot a pair. Amble 19-27 on the air for 70%. Free throw, first one is up and no good. No score, 7:48 to go here in the first. Amble. Second free throw is up, and that is no good. The rebound controlled by Webster City by Jalen Barnfoos. She'll bring it up across the timeline. And as she lost her dribble, to get it tipped around, play back to Prusman. Prusman at the top of the key, plays it off to the right for Tristan Wright. Down to the quarter for Olivia Burns. Burns back out around the horn. The links go to the top of the key for Prusman. Prusman hands it off in the free throw circle for Davis. Now a roll pass to the right baseline. And a shot no good, partially blocked out of bounds on the attempt by Prusman. And it will be Webster City basketball with 6 to shoot. And 7:18 left here in the first quarter. Inbound on the right side, tipped around, and it'll be Clear Lake basketball on the recovery by Ainley. Ainley drives coast to coast. She'll lay it up and good. Jacelin's first two of the night. 2-0 in favor of Clear Lake. When 7:04 to go here in the first. Webster City breaks the press. Front court, Prusman tries to drive. She'll reverse it back out to Olivia Burns. Work back around. Here's a left wing three on the way up and good for Jalen Barnfoos. It's 3-2 Webster City with the early lead. With 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. Ainley front court, hands it off left side for Hill. Hill brings it back out top between the rings. Plays it off to the right for Schwen. Schwen looks, dumps it into Ainley, hands it back to Tice to the right side. She'll drive to the key, hand it off. Here's a drive up and no good for Amble. The rebound controlled by the Lynx. As bringing it up court across the timeline off the rebound by Davis will be Barnfoos. She'll play it back out to Prusman out top. Play to the left side for Burns. Bounce pass to the inside on the left side. And kick back out to the free throw circle. Here's a jumper up and no good for Prusman. The rebound put back up and no good by Davis. The rebound controlled by Tice for Clear Lake. Alex across the timeline. Hands it off top of the key for Ainley. Ainley fakes a three, steps along, kicks it over the right side. Here's Tice. Tice looks to step in. She'll scoop up a shot up and no good. The rebound controlled by the Lynx by Evie Davis. 3-2 favor Webster City with 5:40 to go here in the first. Across the timeline, Barnfoos to the right side for Davis. Now it's stolen away by the Lions as up court comes Schwen. Schwen wants to go coast to coast. She'll lay it up right side, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Amble. Amble will lay it up and good. Amble's first two for 3 Clear Lake with 5:20 to go here in the first. Full court press, stolen away by Ainley on the inbound as she's falling out of bounds, gets it to Hill. Hill plays it back out to Tice to the right side. Hill's open for a three and no good. And the rebound controlled left side, controlled by Tristan Wright. Barnfoos across the timeline up to the left quarter for Burns. She'll play it toward the inside. It's tipped around. Amble gets the steal. And we'll go the other way with Ainley for Clear Lake. Ainley to the top of the key. She'll play to the right quarter for Tice. Tice fires a three, up and no good. And the rebound left side controlled by Tristan Wright for Webster City. 4-3 Clear Lake. 4:40 left here in the quarter. Here's Wright on the right side. Bounce pass tipped away by Schwen into the hands of Ainley. And we go the other way with Clear Lake. Ainley goes coast to coast. She'll lay it up left side glass and good. And a timeout for Webster City. It'll be a full timeout. With 4:27 to go here in the first, Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 6-3 in favor of Clear Lake. We're back after this here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to four-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Back we come to Webster City, 6-3 Clear Lake. 4:27 left in the first on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Through full court pressure, Ainley bumps the Webster City player Prusman. So Ainley, double check the fouls here. Webster City had the first foul of the ball game. That was on Barenfus, and now Ainley gets the Lions' first team foul. It'll be out of bounds as we see Finley Jepson check in for Clear Lake. Into the front court on the right side, Tristan Wright. She looks and plays it to the right for Avery Poppin. Played underneath, tipped around, but controlled by Webster City in the left quarter by Briley Van Deer. Van Deer out to the wing for Olivia Burns. Pumps it inside, played back out. There's a top of the key three, no good by Prusman, and the rebound controlled by the Lions. Pushed up quickly out of the hands of Hill up to Maddie Reiser, who's also in the ball game for Clear Lake here. Out top of the right side, play down to Reiser in the quarter. She'll bring it back out to the free throw line for Ainley. Ainley steps up the right side of the key, throws it up, no good. She drew the foul. Team foul number 2 on Webster City. And Ainley to the line to shoot a pair. They'll call it, I believe, on Poppin, maybe. Yes, it's her first. Ainley to the line where she is 53 of 77 for 69%. As we wait, and finally we'll get to the first free throw for Ainley. So we have substitutes at the table. First one's up and good for Jacelyn. Alex Tice back into the lineup to replace Aspen Hill. 3:42 to go here in the first quarter. 7-3 Clear Lake on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Gwen Grimm also in the lineup for Clear Lake, a 6-foot freshman. Second free throw is up. That is good as well. So Ainley 2 for 2 on the trip, and it's 8-3. Full court pressure by the Lions. Almost stole it away, but controlled by Barnfus. She'll skip it ahead. Into the front court it goes, and they pass a little bit too strong. And not through the hands of Webster City, into the hands of Gwen Grimm for Clear Lake. She'll play it to Ainley. Ainley will go right up the key and shovel it off to Tice, who makes a right side layup. Tice first 2 on the night. Clear Lake 10. Webster City 3 with 3:20 to go here in the first. Lions get a turnover on the inbound, and Ainley's go to the hoop is blocked away. It'll be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Lily Beersford will check in, the 5'8 junior, to replace Ainley. So it'll be out of bounds on the right baseline as it'll be triggered in by Reiser. Reiser skips it back out to Beersford, lobs it to the lane, and it's tipped around and finally controlled by Webster City by Evie Davis. Davis to Barenfus. Barenfuss brings it across the timeline, drives up the left side. Her layup is partially blocked, and it's rebound pinballed around in the ensuing play, and it's controlled back by Webster City as it's played out to Tristan Wright. Right wing for an 18-footer off the glass, no good. Rebound put back up and good by Jalen Barenfuss. She's got a 2 and a 3 to make 5. The 5 for Webster City, and it's 10-5. With 2:45 to go here in the first. Front court, Tice on the left side, down toward the quarter for Beersford. Back out to the wing for Jepson, who spins to the lane and kicks it back out. Reiser steps in from the top of the key, shovels it off for Tice, or for Grimm, and she'll go to the lane, and a hook shot is up and no good. The rebound controlled by Poppin for Webster City. Across the timeline for Van Deer. She'll step up the left side of the key. Her shot is blocked and out of bounds, and it will stay with Webster City. Lynx will substitute back in Lovey Prusman. And Olivia Burns in the lineup. Out of bounds right baseline for Webster City with 2:17 left in the quarter and 24 left on the shot clock. Inbound Debbie Davis. Play back out top for Lovey Prusman. She'll step in and kick it out to the quarter. Here's a 3 on the way, up and good. The three-pointer sank by Briley Van Deer. Her first 3 of the night. Lion lead cut to 10-8 with 2 minutes to go here in the first. Out front is Tice. She'll hand it back on the drive to Jepson. Jepson steps to the right side, tipped away out of her hands and controlled by Barenfuss for Webster City. Turned up court, Van Deer plays it ahead. And the bounce pass out to Prusman, dumps it into the lane for Davis. Turnaround shot no good, but she drew the foul. Team foul number 2 on the Lions in the quarter. They'll charge it to Gwen Grimm. It's her first. So first free throws on the night for Webster City. First one is up. That is no good. The Lions will substitute back in Amble as well as Schwen and Hill. And Ainley back in as well. So Davis, the 6'1 sophomore, missed the first. 101 seconds to go here in the quarter. 10-8 in favor of Clear Lake. Second free throw is up. Back iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Ashley Amble for Clear Lake, and outlets quickly to Ainley. Ainley across the timeline left side. She'll drive down toward the baseline and reverse back out. Now dump back in. As Amble slips to the floor, no call. Then they're going to call a travel on Amble before anything else is called. Be out of bounds for Webster City on the far end. 1:27 left in the quarter. 10-8. Inbound Davis. Deep in the backcourt. It's worked ahead, but off the mark, but picked up by Van Deer. She'll play it to Prusman, who goes underneath the basket. Try to play it across. It's tipped away by Clear Lake and out of bounds. Out of bounds left baseline. Barenfuss will make the entry. Bounce pass in for Burns. Burns on the left side. We'll play it back to the left side for Prusman. Prusman to the free throw circle. Jumper from there is no good. Rebound right side controlled by Tice for Clear Lake. Tice up court, left to right in front of us. She'll stop and try to kick it over the left corner for Hill, but it's tipped away out of bounds. It'll stay with Clear Lake. Lynx will substitute back in Tristan Wright to replace Briley Van Deer. Out of bounds left baseline will come the entry for Clear Lake in the offensive zone. Let's get back out to Amble at the top of the key. She wants to pop a 3. Back iron, no good. And a strong rebound to the free throw line for Barenfuss for Webster City. She'll skip it ahead quickly. Left side, Tristan Wright drives to the lane. Scoop shot is up and no good. And the rebound, Amble fights for it for Evie Davis. And the jump ball will go in favor of Clear Lake this time around. 50.4 seconds to go here in the quarter. The Lions up by 2. As it'll be Ainley across the timeline. Ainley drifts off to the left. Tries to drive, kicks it over to Tice on the left side. She'll drive toward the lane. Layup no good. Rebound Amble puts it back up and good. Amble with 4. Clear Lake 12. Webster City 8 with 30 seconds to go here in the first. Prusman in the front court. She traveled. That'll be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake at the timeline near side. And checking in, I believe, for the first time tonight, Ashley Nightingale, a 5'9 senior. So the inbound will be to Ainley. Ainley across the timeline. Off on the right side, now drives around the defender. She'll fire up a shot, no good. Rebound, they're going to call a foul on 2 shots here on the third team foul by Webster City. It'll be on Levy Prusman. It'll be her first. Namely back to the line to shoot a pair. Finley Jepson will check in between free throws. 4 in the Lions. Free throw, first one is up. That is good. Jepson replaces Tice. 5 for Ainley. 13-8. Second free throw's on the way up, and that one rattles around and falls. So Ainley 4 for 4 from the line, and it's 14-8. Pass still a little way. In the backcourt, Jepson goes up, has it blocked away out of bounds by Bernfus. And out of bounds for Clear Lake on the right baseline. So the Lions have been able to create a number of turnovers here. With the full court pressures, the inbound to Schwen. Schwen up the left side of the key, scoops it up and no good. Rebound Amble, puts it back up, no good. And Schwen came back from out of bounds. I thought she was probably going to get called for not establishing herself in bounds, but she got the ball, went up to take a shot and got fouled by Prusman. That'll be her second and the team's fourth. Taylor to the line. Schwen 12 of 30 from the stripe. First one is good as gold. For her first point of the night. 15-8 as Avery Poppin checks in. Schwen second. That one no good. Rebound. Amble trying to get it. Fights for it and gets it. Goes right up to the hoop. No good. Ainley with a rebound on the right side. She'll playing her back out to the corner and fires a 3. And she got it at the horn. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score at the end of one. Clear Lake 18, Webster City 8. Back with the second quarter after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB. Watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page back after this timeout.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the ReDoc program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Second quarter action to get underway here in Webster City. 18-8 in favor of Clear Lake, leading Webster City on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Webster City starts period number 2 of the basketball. As it'll be right, Bradley Van Deer bringing it across, take that back. It is Bernfus across the timeline. Dribbles onto the right side, brings it back toward the top of the key, dumps it to the post for Davis, who goes up. She got fouled. 2 shots to come. Lions of their first team foul of the quarter. And the foul. They haven't posted it yet, and the signal from the referee didn't look like the right signal to me. And yeah, the official scorer says, come on back over. So the first free throw is good. Second one is no good. And the rebound is controlled by the Lions as they bring it up court. Taylor Schwen hands it off to Ainley. Ainley plays it off to the right side for Hill. Down the quarter for Finley Jepson. Steps around the defender into the key. Plays it across the key. And Amble shakes the defender and lays it up and good on the left side glass. 6 for Amble. Clear like 20-9. The pass inbounds is tipped away. It'll be Webster City basketball on the near sideline in the backcourt. Bernfus will make the entry in the backcourt. Hands it into Wright. Bernfus will get it back and dribble it into the front court on the left side. And it gets tied up. It's a nice job by Finley Jepson, the freshman, to step in there and tie up the Webster City player. And only the possession goes in favor of Clear Lake this time around. So Schwinn will inbound to Ainley. Ainley across the timeline. Ainley on the dribble on the left side, reverses it back out to Schwinn. Schwinn will play it to the right side for Finley Jepson. Inside for Schwinn. Plays it back out on the left side. There's a three on the way up and good for Jacelyn Ainley. Ainley's first triple of the night. She's got 9 total. 23-9 Clear Lake. Pass almost tipped away on the inbound. The control back by the Lynx. They'll bring it across the timeline with Barenfuss's pass to Prusman. They'll take that back at his right. Her pass back is into the backcourt. And racing to get it is Finley Jepson. Jepson will throw it ahead for Ainley, who lays it up and good. So a good job by Jensen on that one as well as Jepson to get the basketball. And a timeout by Webster City. Finley Jepson with the save and gets it to Ainley for the 2 points. 25-9 Clear Lake with the lead. Here in the second quarter, we're back after this on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com. Back after this timeout.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Back we come to Webster City. The inbound pass stolen away by Aspen Hill. As Hill will back it out and play it across. And here's the drive by Maddie Reiser. No good. The rebound control by Webster City. Pass up court. On the right side, Olivia Burns tries to drive it in. She'll reverse it back out to Tristan Wright. Played across left side for Poppin. Down in the quarter. Dumped in from Barenfuss to the lane. We got a whistle to travel called on Evie Davis. She tried to play it across the lane. It'll be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. 6:10 to go here in the half. Clear Lake with a 25-9 lead. Ainley gets the inbound pass. She'll bring it across. Ainley on the right side. Brings it back to the top of the key. Hands it off left side. Reiser down the quarter for Hill. Play back out top. Jepson drives. She throws up a shot up and good. Finley Jepson's first bucket of the night. And it's 27-9. Lions continue that full court pressure. And it's into the front court for Prusman, who drives. Right side of the key, blocked away by Amble on the shot attempt. Rebound loose on the floor. Jump ball will be called. This time it'll stay with Webster City. Tice back in for Clear Lake, as well as Grimm to replace Hill and Amble. Inbound on the right baseline. Tristan Wright to make the entry. Still looking. Now finally gets it in the right side. Well, it's off the hands of Olivia Burns and out of bounds. So it'll be Clear Lake inbounding in the backcourt with an opportunity to try to work the lead up to 20. Across the timeline to the right side for Tice. Tice brings it out top for Grimm. Grimm plays it over the left side for Ainley. Ainley dribbles to the free throw line, hands it back to Jepson. Fires a three, no good. And Webster City lets it go out of bounds. Back in, Ashley Neidegger, as well as Bradley Van Deer. Schwinn will come back in for Clear Lake to replace Jepson, who gets a hand coming off the court from her teammates and from the crowd behind the Lion bench. On the far side, Burns tries to play it back, and it's tipped away out of bounds in favor of Webster City. Now the Lynx will substitute in Jalen Barenfuss back in. And out of bounds on the far baseline. The inbound to Bradley Van Deer. The pass ahead is tipped around at the timeline. We got a foul call on the loose ball. Beyond Clear Lake, it appears. Clear Lake second. And the first on Maddie Reiser. Be out of bounds for Webster City to shy of the timeline. Across the timeline off the inbound. Stepping in the left side is Bernfus. Played back out top now for Prusman. Prusman stops. Moves the pivot foot. She picked up her pivot foot. No call. First shot no good by Van Deer. The second one is no good, but the foul is called. And the foul is on Ainley. That's her second. So Ashley Digger, a 5'9" senior, steps to the line to shoot two. First one no good. 27-9 with 4:49 left here before halftime. CLTL halftime report. See if we check in with Jeremy Ainley, the Lions boys coach. Whistle. And a violation by Webster City on the free throw attempt. And be out of bounds for the Lions in the backcourt. Inbound Ainley. She'll bring it across the timeline. Hand it off to Tice. Tice to the free throw circle over to Schwen. Schwen steps into the top of the free throw lane. Hands it back to Ainley, who drives. Left side to Grimm. Grimm plays it back over to Reiser. Back out to Tice. Left side for Ainley. Inside for Grimm, left side. She'll kick it across to the right side. Reiser fakes a three, steps along the right wing. Pops a jumper, no good. Got her own rebound. Brings it back out to the left quarter, but unfortunately she stepped on the baseline. Goes down as a turnover in the book, but one of those turnovers you don't like to see in the scorebook as Reiser was playing aggressively. Backcourt trouble here for Webster City. Bernfus will skip it ahead and into the front court for Burns. Burns on the left side on top. Will play it back between the rings for Bernfus. Bernfus plays it over left side. Here's a three from Van Deer, no good. And the rebound, Ainley on the right side glass for Clear Lake. Ainley skips it ahead as Grimm breaking up court, but she couldn't get the pass. Can't save it from out of bounds. It'll be Webster City basketball on the far end. Jepson back in for Clear Lake. Evie Davis and Tristan Wright back in for Webster City. And Schwen will step aside for the Lions. And we'll see Maddie Logie check back in to replace Maddie Reiser. 3:54 left in the half. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard scores is 27-9 in favor of Clear Lake. Bounce pass in to Wright. Plays it back to Bernfus. Get pass ahead through the hands of Bradley Van Deer. Picked up by the Lions by Grimm. Grimm in the lane. Kicks it over to Jepson left side. Back out. Here's Tice on the left wing. Three. No good. And the rebound controlled by Wright by Webster City. Backcourt. Wright will bring it across the timeline. Plays left side for Burns, who fires up a three and got it. Burns her first three of the night. And the Lynx cut the lead at 27-12 with 3:20 left in the half. Left side, Tice drives to the lane, shovels it off underneath. Right baseline jumper, no good. But the rebound off the miss by Grimm. Jepson can't put away the rebound. And the rebound controlled by Webster City as they try to break it up. Here's a layup up and no good by Burns on the other end. And the rebound controlled by Tice by Clear Lake. She'll bring it up court with 3 minutes to go here in the half. She goes to the lane, jumper right in the middle of the lane, no good. And the rebound controlled by Davis for Webster City. Outlets to Bernfus. Bernfus on the left side, the backcourt. Lions will drop back defensively. Bernfus picked up by Jepson across the timeline. Played off to the right for Wright. Wright will bring it back to the left side for Bernfus. A three up and no good. Rebound put back up and no good, but the foul is called. And Evie Davis will step to the line to shoot a pair. Lions 14 foul the quarter. And it's the second on Gwen Grimm. So Davis to the line. Free throw first one is up and good. For her first point of the night. We see Amble as well as Hill come back in the lineup for Clear Lake. 27-13. And second one no good. The rebound Jepson for Clear Lake. Outlets quickly to Hill. Hill brings it up across the timeline on the right side. Brings it back out to the wing, and she'll play it back between the rings for Logie. To the left side for Ainley. Ainley fake stepping in. She'll play it back out to Jepson. Jepson drives, right side layup, no good, but the rebound put back up and in by Ashley Amble. Amble with 8. 29-13, Clear Lake. 2:05 to go here in the half. Tipped away on the pass by Hill. Hill gets the steal. And she will dribble on the right side, hand it over to Logie. Logie back out top to Ainley. Ainley fakes a 3. Fake stepping along. She'll play it now to Jepson. Jepson to the lane, kicks it back out to Logie. Logie, free throw line for Amble. Amble, left side post move, up and good. Amble to double digits with 10. She wind down to 100 seconds to go here in the first half. 31-13, Clear Lake. Burns ahead of the front court for Prusman. Her pass across is off the mark. It's still away by Logie. Played up court. Here is the left side pass, and the 3 is up and no good for Logie. The rebound, a loose ball foul will be called on Clear Lake, and if it's a loose ball foul, it'll be team foul number 5 for the bonus coming here for the Lynx. Foul will be on Amble. It'll be her first. And to the line, the Lynx go here. Lots of ponytails hanging over jersey numbers tonight here on this Lynx team. Free throw, first one is up, and that is good. As Schwen checks back in. Abby Davis again to the line for her second point of the night. Schwen replaces Ainley. 31-14. Second one, that is good as well. So Davis 2 for 2 on the trip, 3 points total. It's 31-15. Across the timeline for Ainley, for Hill. She dumps it inside, and a hook shot up and good by Finley Jepson. Jepson with 4, 33-15. She lined down toward the minute mark left here in the first half. The drive kicked across the lane, but through the hands and out of bounds of Prusman. Actually, going to say Lions tipped it away. The out of bounds in favor of the Lynx on the left baseline. Plenty of time to shoot. Pass out. Top for Burns. Burns plays it between the rings for Prusman. Prusman drives and throws it up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and the loose ball controlled by Davis for Webster City, but she lost it. It was tipped out of her hands, out of bounds. It'll be with Webster City. Jepson out. Maddie Reiser back in the Lion lineup. 49 seconds to go here in the half. The inbound to Burns. Burns looks. Dribbles on the left side of the key, throws it up, no good, but it's Taylor Schwen with the foul. And the Lions over the limit. That is Schwen's second. And Burns to the line to shoot a pair. First one up. That one's no good. Barnfuss back in to replace Prusman in the Webster City lineup. 33-15 Clear Lake, 40 seconds to go here in the half. Second one, back iron, no good. Rebound tipped around and finally controlled by Logie for Clear Lake. Logie outlets to Hill. Hill to the front court on the right side. Back out top for Schwen, left side for Logie. Logie dumps it inside to Amble, and a little foul called on the Lynx defender. And be out of bounds, only in the first team foul for Webster City. That's Evie Davis' second. And they're going to throw back in Neidegger to replace her to avoid getting a third foul here with 27 seconds to go. Reiser to inbound, lobs it out to Schwen on the left side. She'll dribble toward the free throw circle, lob it into Amble, give and go. Schwen up the right side glass, and no good. And the rebound is tipped on the right side, finally controlled to Hill, who pumps up a 3. That's no good. And the rebound controlled by Barnfuss for Webster City. 12 left here in the half. Top of the key, Barnfuss hands it back out top to Poppin. Poppin throws it up toward the hoop, no good, but the rebound put back up and no good by Burns. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard halftime score 33 for Clear Lake and 15 for Webster City. And when we come back, we will have a conversation with Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake coach, after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. Watching live online on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Back we come to Webster City, where our halftime score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, 33-15 in favor of Clear Lake, leading Webster City. Time now for the CLTEL halftime report, brought to you by CLTEL, Internet for you, and Clear Lake and Ventura. Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake boys coach, joins us for pregame comments at halftime here of the girls' game. And coach, just a quick recap of last week: 4 games and 4 pretty solid victories for your ball club, and got through that week after that tough loss to Dallas City Grimes the previous Saturday.
Yeah, I thought we responded well. It was kind of a whirlwind. It seems like so long ago, but man, it was 4 games in 5 days. That's a lot. And, I think by Friday we were just mentally and physically spent a little bit, and you could kind of tell just the way we played. But wins are wins, and you'll never apologize for getting a good win and stuff. But it was certainly a lot, and on to a new week now.
Well, Louis, and I think we talked about this maybe last week at least once. You had such a quirky schedule until last week, and then get 4 games thrown on you. Of course, one was a makeup.
Yep.
The other 3 were regularly scheduled, but it's finally just good to I don't know if there's been a normalcy of the schedule or not this year, to be honest.
Doesn't feel like it. One back-to-back is 1 or 2 back-to-backs is somewhat normal, but the amount we're going to have this year is quite a bit. So I guess the only thing, and of course, not saying this is looking extremely far ahead, and we'd be very fortunate to get there, but now all of a sudden this year we're going to go to a different schedule at the state tournament and not have back-to-backs if you're 3A and 4A. So, wouldn't that be our luck? But no, it certainly has been, but at the end of the day, you can only control what you can control is your attitude and your effort, and the guys have done a great job of that. And I think everybody was just happy to have a day off on Saturday and then come back to work yesterday and ready for a new week and energized and ready to go.
Well, you got back up from 9th to number 7 in the new boys basketball rankings today, and I know there's probably something you would say in one aspect, rankings are rankings and whatever, but those rankings are important for you to get try to get one of the top 8 and get home court advantage throughout the tournament.
Yeah, any other year you would probably say that, yeah, exactly, they are what they are, and they're just a past of what we've done and where we've been and stuff. But there is a little extra meaning, obviously, with hosting, a sub-state final possibly on your home court if you're, lucky enough to be a number 1 seed. So, at the end of the day, like we talked with the guys last week, playoffs have already started for us. It's a matter of, we've got to go out and handle our business and stay where we're at and, keep trying to work our way back up. And, obviously that the main thing depends on us. We've got to play well and keep winning. But obviously, you need a little luck and some teams to, maybe stumble in front of you and stuff. And maybe you're fortunate enough to slide back up a little bit more.
I know at this point last week you were saying the inside game's got to improve. And I think I'll let you give your analysis of the inside game so I don't take words out of your mouth.
I thought it has. I thought obviously Friday, a game that we struggled to shoot it from outside, 2 for 10 from 3. But, our inside guys really did a great job of controlling that game, and getting to the rack. Obviously, our guards getting to the rack, but our post guys, really taking over in there and becoming a force, and scoring. And that's going to have to continue. That's going to have to, keep getting better. And, obviously, hopefully that just, makes us a little bit harder to guard and stuff like that. So, it's certainly important, and we're going to have to keep building on that.
Well, you start on a 3-game week this week with a Monday night contest here in Webster City, and tell us what we'll see from the Lynx.
Hopefully not much. Obviously they've been struggling. They've been turning the ball over and not shooting very good. So hopefully they don't want to be here much. But, we're going to get out and get after them, do what we do, pressure the ball, really try to make them sped up and into bad decisions. And obviously we're going to have to shoot it well and continue to improve offensively. But, they've got a couple pieces, a couple guards that can move and score a little bit and stuff. So we're going to have to contain them and, at the end of the day, just keep getting better.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight. Jeremy Inley with the pregame comments here at halftime of the girls game. Our halftime score of the girls game, 33 for Clear Lake, 15 for Webster City. Back with the second half after this here on KRIB. As this has been the CLTEL halftime report, CLTEL Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Back to Webster City we come. Halftime score 33-15 in favor of the Lions. Leading this Webster City home ball club here. And to remind you, state wrestling tournament coverage for the girls comes up Thursday and Friday over on AM 1300 KGLO and KGLOAM.com. So with me at the state tournament, we will not have Thursday and Friday night's games here on the air, as we'll have coverage of your Clear Lake Lions girls wrestlers at the state tournament, as well as a lot of, we're covering 23 or 24 area girls in the girls state wrestling tournament from our local areas. So join us for that coverage starting on Thursday morning at 10 o'clock over on AM 1300 KGLO. Jacelyn Ainley with 11 on 4 field goals, including a 3 and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. It was 10 for Ashley Amble with 5 field goals. Finley Jepson had 4, 2 for Alex Tice, 1 for Taylor Schwen. Playing in that scoring, starter Aspen Hill, reserves Maddie Logie and Maddie Reiser, as well as Lily Beersford off the bench. And Gwen Grimm also playing and not scoring. For Webster City, it's 6 for Jalen Barnfoos, 3 apiece for Olivia Burns, Evie Davis, and Briley Van Deer here at the halftime break. As we go to period number 3, Bob Fisher here with you. Seth Rabers working the camera tonight. Glad to have him along working with us tonight here high atop the Webster City Gymnasium on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. And, of course, our live broadcast at AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB as we move along to the second half of play. As the Lion girls will have the ball to start the period of the third period. Lions in their robe black uniforms with gold numbers and letters. Webster City, their home whites with purple. Lions starting 5 on the court. Original starting 5 at Tice, Hill, as well as Schwen, Ainley, and Amble. And underway here in the second half of play. Glad to have you along here on KRIB tonight. Tice top of the key, left side, Hill. Hill dribbles to the free throw circle and hands it back to Ainley. Ainley dribbles in, hands it off to the right for Tice. Tice dribbles to the free throw line, hands it over to Hill. Skip pass to the inside. Amble got tied up with a Webster City defender, and that allows Webster City to get the steal. Barnfuss quickly ahead for Wright. Dump pass inside for Davis. Turnaround shot off the mark. And it's tipped around to Barnfuss. Plays it back in. Amble tips it away. And Schwen gets the steal. Schwen leads a 3-on-2 all the way home. She'll lay it up and no good, no foul. The rebound controlled by Barnfuss for Webster City. Tipped away by Schwen. And the turnover into the hands of Hill. Hill right baseline. Trying to play it to Ainley. It's tipped around. Ainley does get it back. She'll bring it back to the top of the key. Dribbles in, kicks it out left side to Tice. Tice in, kicks it back out to Schwen. Schwen fires a 3. No good off the back iron. The rebound controlled all the way out to Schwen. At the top of the key, who hands it to Tice. Tice fires up a 3 from there. That's no good. And the rebound in the lane. And, well, they're ripped away by Ainley. And they're going to call her with a travel, I would think. Or 3 seconds. Or no, the Lions did call the timeout. With the basketball in control of Clear Lake. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. We have 6:50 to go in the third. And the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says what it did right at the start of the half, 33-15 in favor of Clear Lake. Reminder to join us over on AM 1300 KGLO each and every weekday morning for the KGLO morning program. News and information, farm information, of course the weather, and a lot more here. Award-winning home for local news is AM 1300 KGLO and KGLOAM.com. So the Lions, after the timeout, will inbound to the left baseline. Ainley will make the entry. Finley Jepson checks in for the Lions to replace Taylor Schwen. Inbound skipped out to Jepson, top of the key. Jepson plays it back to her left for Tice. Down toward the quarter for Ainley. Ainley looks to dribble in. She'll skip it across. Jepson on the right side. She'll drive the wing and lay it up, and no good. Rebound, and it's Amble up and good as she was able to tip the rebound to herself. Amble with a dozen. 35-15 Clear Lake. 6:30 to go here in the third. Prusman fires it ahead to Burns. Burns across the left side of the timeline. She'll reverse course, and the pass is tipped by Ainley, but down to the left baseline, where it's controlled by Davis. She'll pop it back to the free throw line. They'll get on the jumper by Prusman, and the rebound controlled by Jepson for Clear Lake. Jepson down to the right side, plays it back out for Ainley. Ainley looks to drive. She'll lay it up, and good. Ainley with 13 on the night. And it's 37-15. Webster City breaks through the press. Prusman, right wing from 15. The jumper up and no good. The rebound controlled by Davis. Davis kicks it back out. Right back down the quarter for Burns, who fires it up a 3, no good. Rebound left baseline, tipped around. It's going to, well, they're going to say it's off of Webster City last. It'll be Clear Lake basketball. Inbound, Ainley. Ainley across the timeline, off to the right for Tice. Out top for Hill. Hill looks to drive in. She throws up a jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Barnfuss for Webster City. Barnfuss across the timeline. She'll bring it to the top of the key and lob it back to Prusman. Prusman dumps it inside, right side for Davis. Down to the right side of the post, no good. The rebound, Jepson for Clear Lake. Jepson brings it across center court. She'll play it intended for Ainley. It's tipped out of her hands. A control back by Webster City by Prusman. Prusman drive, and she stops and lays it up, no good. Rebound got her own, puts it up, no good. Rebound left side, up and good. on the layup by Evie Davis. Davis with her first field goal tonight, 37-17. With 4:44 to go here in the third. Right side quarter, Ainley for Clear Lake. Back out for Tice. Tice back to Ainley in the right quarter. Dumps it in for Amble. Amble tries to post up, and she goes to the hoop, no good. Tice the rebound, kicks it back out to Hill. A little bit off the mark on the pass. And out of bounds in favor of Webster City. Schwen and Grimm check back in for Clear Lake to replace Amble and Hill. Webster City with 3 into the lineup. Including every Papa, a 5'9" junior, checking back in, as well as Ashley Neidegger. Inbound, full court pressure. Prusman deep in the backcourt, skips it ahead for Byron-Foos. And her pass to the timeline, still away by Ainley. And they're going to say Ainley had control just on the Clear Lake side of the timeline, and her momentum carried over in the backcourt. They call it a timeline violation. Reiser checks in for Tice in the Clear Lake lineup. Inbound, front court right side for Webster City. Byron-Foos between the rings to right. Right on the dribble on the right side. Down the quarter, and her jumper's no good, and 2 shots the foul. Schwen the foul, her third, and the team's first. And her right to the line to shoot a pair. Free throw no good on the first. .4:14 left here in the third. Second one is good. So Wright with her first point of the night. It's 37-18 as we wind down toward the halfway mark of quarter number 3 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Schwen on the right side. Drive. She'll lay it up short. Rebound is going to be fought for and finally ripped down by Webster City and by Byron-Foos for the link. She'll skip it ahead. A little bit too far, but it's controlled by Van Deer. She throws it toward the hoop. And getting his Neidegger, whose shot no good. Rebound right side up and good in the foul for Tristan Wright. And right to the line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Second foul of the quarter on the Lions. So the foul is on Reiser. It's her second. Wright was just 1 for 2 from the free throw line moments ago. Back iron no good on the free throw. And the rebound, Grimm for Clear Lake. Grimm outlets to Ainley. Ainley plays it down for Schwen. Schwen got it too far underneath the basket. And the Lynx will get the rebound and move it ahead. Byron-Foos to the front court for Van Deer. Bounce pass to the left baseline. For Neidegger back out top. Driving from there is Wright, and she gets fouled. Team foul number 3 in the quarter. Fouls on Schwen. It's her fourth. As Tice will check back in for Schwen. It is her fourth. So be out of bounds for Webster City on the right baseline, 37-20. Lines up by 17. Wright skips it back out top for Davis. Her pass is a little bit off the mark. Finally controlled back by Wright. Wright will play it to the right side for Poppin. Poppin will play it to the right side for Davis. Skips it across left side. Driving from there is Wright, and it's tipped away by Jepson and controlled by Ainley. Ainley drives all the way, and she'll make the left side layup. No good, but 2 shots to come as she drew the foul. Lynx first foul of the quarter. And it's the third on Levy Prusman. So Ainley to the line where she's 4 for 4 on the line tonight. Shoot a pair. Lions were 5 of 8 from the free throw line in the first half of play. With Ainley 4 for 4. Free throws up and good as Ainley's 5 for 5. Ainley with 14. 38-20. With 3:03 left in the third. Second free throw is on the way. That is good. So Ainley 2 for 2 on the trip. She's got 15. It's 39-20. Inbound, a little bit of trouble advancing it up, but finally got into the front court for Poppin. She'll lob it over to the right side. Wright will look to reverse it back out and does to Prusman. Prusman to the free throw line, and it tipped away by Ainley. Loose ball control back by the Lynx. There's a three on the way up and no good for Burns. And the rebound fought for in the right quarter. It's going to be, well, they're going to call it on Webster City. I thought Papa had touched it last. As Bernfus will check back in for Webster City. Out of bounds, right sideline, about 3 steps from the quarter. Inbound, slapped away out of bounds by Jepson. Out of bounds, right sideline. Skip back out top for Poppin. Hands it back to Burns. Burns will play to the right side for Poppin. Poppin double team, plays it back out for Burns. 3 on the shot clock. As an inside pass up and no good for Davis. And a rebound and a foul called. It's Clear Lake's 4th of the quarter. And it'll be the 3rd on Reiser. And they'll call this a 2-shot foul, and Barnfus to the line to shoot a pair. She's 1 for 2 on the night. Back iron, no good on the first. Amble will check back in to replace Reiser. So it is Amble and Grimm and Tice and Jepson and Ainley, the line 5 currently. Free throw, second one is good. So Barnfus 1 for 2 on the trip, has 7 on the night, 39-21. Front court, Ainley. Dribbles off to the left, drives it in, lays it up, no good. Rebound, fought for and controlled by the Lynx by Prusman. Prusman tried to cut through traffic and does get into the front court on the right side. Looks for a help, bounce pass back out for Barnfus. Her pass to the left side for Poppin, down the quarter. And work back out, it's tipped away by Tice. She's got the breakaway, and she'll lay it up and good. So Tice with 4, 41-21. To wind out at 1:45 to go here in the 3rd. Burns, right baseline, reverses it back out to Poppin. To the top of the key, Barnfus, left side for right. Dumps it inside, tipped away by Amble and controlled by Tice. She'll skip it ahead to Ainley. Ainley gets control, lobs it down to Amble, an easy left side layup up and good. Amble with her 7th field goal tonight. She's got 14, 43-21. Whistle, a timeout for Clear Lake. 30-second timeout with 1:23 to go here in the 3rd. We'll slip one in as well. As the score 43-21, Clear Lake with 1:23 to go. Back after this here on KRIB.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
Back we come to Webster City after the Lion 30-second timeout with 1:23 to go here in the 3rd. 43-21 Clear Lake with a lead on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Double team trap on the inbound, and the pass tipped away by Reiser on the pass ahead. Now worked underneath for Grimm, lays it up left side, no good. Got her own rebound, and she juggles it, now gets it back up, and good this time. Grimm with her first 2. 45-21 Clear Lake with a minute to go here in the 3rd. Pass up court right. Dribbles it back up between the rings. Played off to the left. Barnfus, left side of the free throw circle. Skips it over the right side for right. Back out top. Barnfus steps in, plays it down to the baseline for Neidigger. Neidigger looking to post up, gets around the defender, puts it up and no good. Rebound got her own, plays it back out. Barnfus with 35 to go here in the quarter. She carried the basketball. It'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake on the far end with the shot clock off and 33 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Front court. Reiser out top. She'll play it left quarter. It's dumped in to Amble, and she double dribbled. She got the pass inside, played it on the floor once, trying to make a move and then put the basketball on the floor again. So the Lions turn it over. Webster City, the inbound and full court pressure. Skipped ahead toward the timeline for Prusman. Bounce pass to Neidigger, and she'll reverse it back to Barnfoos. Quickly ahead right side for Van Deer. Van Deer will play back out top for Prusman. Down to 8 seconds left here in the third. Prusman plays it off to the free throw line. Tipped around, loose basketball on the floor. And a whistle and a travel called on Webster City. With 1.3 to go here in the third. So the Lions can make a catch at a quick shot opportunity here if they want. The inbound to Hill. And Hill does not get a shot off in time. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score after 3 is Clear Lake 45, Webster City 21. We're back in a minute. This is Lions basketball here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube app. KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake. Back after this timeout.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
This is the fourth quarter as Clear Lake with a 45-21 lead as we start the fourth. Jumper up and no good for Barrenfuss. The rebound Amble for Clear Lake. Up to the timeline, down to the right side quarter for Ainley. Ainley underneath the basket. She'll kick it back on top. Tice steps in and she'll shove it underneath for Amble, who makes a left side layup. Amble with 16 and the Lion lead increases to 47-21 here in the fourth quarter. Webster City across the timeline with Prusman as they break the press. Played off to the right side for Burns. Burns will dribble and play it back on top for Wright. Wright drives down to the baseline. Whistle, and they're going to call him offensive foul. Foul on Wright, it's her first. And the team's first. Finley Jepson checks back in to replace Alex Tice in the Lion lineup. Jill was the starters to start the fourth quarter, but Tice out now for Jepson. Across the timeline for Ainley. To the top of the key for her. Off to the right for Hill. Hill back over to Ainley. Ainley steps to the free throw line, kicks to the quarter for Jepson, who fires up a three. Got it. Finley's first three of the night. She's got 7. The Lion lead increases to 50-21. 6:48 to go here in the fourth. On the other end, right side layup up and no good for Prusman. Rebound put back up and in by Evie Davis, I believe. That's her second field goal. She's got 7, 50-23. Front court left side, Schwen plays it across right side for Hill. Hill up the right baseline, kicks to the quarter for Ainley. She'll step in. They're going to call her for a travel, though, before the dribble in. Avery Poppin checks back in to replace Lovie Prusman in the Webster City lineup. Out of bounds, 6:23 left here in the fourth. Barrenfuss will inbound to Wright. Right across center court. She'll dribble around a pick to the left side. And now she'll take a short jumper up and no good. Rebound Amble for Clear Lake. Amble to Ainley. Ainley across center court to the top of the key. She looks to step in, and she'll kick it back out. Here's Jepson. Spins through the lane. Right side layup is no good, but she drew the foul. And Finley to shoot 2. Jepson to the line, where she is 2 for 7 on the season. Third foul on Evie Davis. Jumps to the 5'7" freshman. Free throws up and no good on the first. Jepson and Reiser, two freshmen have stepped up on this team. Berkeley Smith has seen a good share of playing time as well this year. Second one is good by Jepson. Finley with 8, and it's 51-23. Front court for Webster City on the right side, left side, Baron Foos. Left side of the free throw line, jumpers up and no good. Rebound put back up and no good, but the foul is called, and Avery Popper to the line to shoot a pair. The foul will be charged on Schwen. If it is, it's 5. And it is on Taylor. So Schwen disqualified with 5:47 to go. Papa, the 5'9" junior, to the line to shoot a pair. Rattles around and no good on the first. And Lily Beresford checked in for Schwen in the lineup. Second one is good. So 1 for 2 on the trip for Poppin for her first point of the night. And it's 51-24. Ainley across the timeline. Dribbles off to the right. Down to the quarter for Hill, who tries to bring it back. Plays it back to Ainley. Ainley will skip it across for Beresford. Left side for Hill. She'll fire up a 3. It's long. Rebound controlled by Wright for Webster City. Wright will bring it up court. Up to the timeline. Plays it off to the left for Poppin. Poppin. Bounce pass to the lane for Davis. Off to the right side. Barron Foos steps in. Right side of the free throw line. Jumper no good. And the rebound controlled by Hill for Clear Lake. Hill brings it up across the timeline. Dribbles it on the right side of the key. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Amble trying to fight for the rebound with Davis. It goes out of bounds. It's going to stay. It's going to go with Webster City. Clear Lake will substitute in Gwen Grimm as well as Maddie Reiser into the lineup. As Hill and Amble will step aside. Grimm checking in for her. Barnford's top of the key. Right side for Wright. Back out top for Poppin. Left side for Barnfoos. Into the side of the key for Neidigger. Plays it down low. Layup up and good for Avery Poppin. Poppin with her first field goal. She's got 3. 51-26. On the other end, here's a right quarter 3 on the way. Up and good for Maddie Reiser. Reiser's first triple of the night. 54-26. 4:15 to go here in the fourth. Left side, Barnfoos. Free throw line tipped away from Neidigger by Ainley. And Ainley's going to go all the way and lays it up and good. Ainley with 17. 56-26. Halfway through quarter number 4 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Barnfoos on the left side with a dribble. Plays it down the baseline. She'll kick it back out to Wright. The right side for Poppin. Poppin plays it back out for Van Deer. To the left for Barnfoos. Dumped underneath on the left side for Poppin, who kicks it back out. Right side, left side for Wright. She'll step to the side of the key. Jumpers up and no good. The rebound fought for and thrown up by Poppin, up and good. Poppin with a couple of field goals here in the fourth quarter. She's got 5. 56-28 on the other end. A layup no good by Reiser, and the rebound control by the Lynx. Barnfoos across center court. And she laid out an arm on Jepson. No call, though. The jumper's no good. The rebound controlled by Reiser for Clear Lake. Reiser into the front court, trying to skip it underneath for Grimm. Pass is tipped away, and it's going to roll out of bounds. And the downstream official asks for help from the outside. It will go with Clear Lake still. Maddie Logie. And they have a cap iron for the first time tonight for her. Jepson steps aside. 2:58 left here in the ball game. 56-28 Clear Lake. Up by a double. Skip pass back out. Beersford dumps it to the post for Grimm. She'll kick it out to the right quarter. Here's a 3 on the way. Up and no good for Logie. Rebound this side. Battled for and controlled by the Lynx as they've thrown some substitutes in. Isabel Weincheck is into the lineup. Pass down low for Poppin is out of bounds. She could not save it. So Logie and Reiser, and now the lines will substitute here, so I'll hold off naming the 5 of the floors. Reiser out, and Berkeley Smith, who we mentioned a couple moments ago, back in. So Logie into Berkeley Smith, Beersford, Grimm, and Kampmeyer, the line 5 on the floor here in this final 2:30. Kampmeyer plays it left quarter. Smith steps in on the left wing, lays it up no good. Rebound Grimm. And Grimm trying to fight for it, and a jump ball will be called to go Clear Lake's way. Webster City will check in for the first time tonight. Megan Van Deer. And the pass inside Grimm. Hook shot is up and good. Grimm with 4. 58-28. With 2:10 to go here in the fourth. Right side, Poppin. Poppin plays it inside for Nijdigger. She backs her way to the lane, hands it back out. It works around from right to left to Weinschenk in the left quarter. Back out to the wing where it's dumped inside. Nijdigger trying to post up. On the left side, she'll kick it back out for Poppin. Poppin back in for Nijdigger. In the middle of the lane, she gets tied up. Jump ball will go in favor of Webster City. The Lynx will sub a couple of more in here. Off the bench for them, Hayden Sealine, sophomore. Shamila Milner as well in the lineup. Here's the steal on the inbound by Berkeley Smith. So we're wind down to 100 seconds left here in the fourth. Kampmeyer played down to the quarter, dribbling in from the left side of Smith. A little hook shot in the lane, no good. Rebound controlled by Megan Van Deer as it's still away on the passive court by Beersford. She dribbles in, looks for help, and passes it off to Smith. Smith plays it off to the left side for Kampmeyer. Kampmeyer to the lane, tipped away out of her hands, and she'll finally get a pass out to Beersford. Right side for Smith, who launches a 3 up and no good. Rebound right quarter, safe from out of bounds, and it will stay with Clear Lake. And a nice play by Logie to play it off the defender. 1:09 left here of the game. That'll reset the shot clock here. Pass skipped out to Beersford. She'll step to the key, hand it back out for Kampmeyer. Kampmeyer drives down, lobs it down low. It hit the lower part of the backboard and deflects into the hands of Webster City. Across the timeline is Isabel Weinschenk. Is it still away? Here's Smith, and she gets no call from behind, but she saves it from out of bounds. And here's underneath on the right side, layup up and good for Maddie Logie. Logie's first 2, 60-28. Let's wind down the final 35 seconds of this one. Across the timeline, Weinschenk plays it to the left side for Milner. Milner looks it over. Spins the pivot foot and skips it across. Tipped around, right quarter is Briley Van Deer. She'll play it back out to Milner. Milner skips it across left side for Sealine. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Can't get a shot up. Play back out and around. And the pass to Megan Van Deer, who fires up a jumper, no good as it hits the front of the rim. And the rebound controlled by the Lions, and that's how the ball game is going to come to a close. Clear Lake 60 and Webster City 28. The final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We're back after this to wrap up the girls' game here on AM 1490 at 96.7 FM KRIB. You're watching online on the KRIB Sports YouTube app. Back after this timeout.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire's been earning your trust, one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back we come to Webster City as we wrap up the girls' game here. Clear Lake 60 and Webster City 28, the final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. It was 33-15 at half. Lions were behind 3-2 very, very early in the ball game, but after that they were ahead the whole rest of the time. 33-15 at half, 45-21 at the end of 3, 60-28 here at the end of the ball game. Well, for the Lions, it was 17 on the night for Jacelyn Ainley. She had 6 field goals, including a 3, and she was 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Ashley Amble had 8 field goals for 16. Those are the 2 Lions in double-figure scoring. It was 8 for Finley Jepson off the bench for the 5'7 freshman. 4 apiece for Alex Tice and Gwen Grimm. It was 3 for Maddie Reiser, 2 for Maddie Logie, 1 for Taylor Schwen, who fouled out with 5:47 to go. Playing and not scoring, Ava Kapmeyer in the fourth quarter played. Aspen Hill, a starter, playing and not scoring. Lily Beersford off the bench, played in most quarters, if not all. And that's the balance of the book for the Lions at Clear Lake. For Webster City, the players that scored, it was Evie Davis with 7. It was Jalen Barnfoos with 7. It was 5 for Avery Poppin, 3 apiece for Tristan Wright, and Bradley Van Deer and Olivia Burns. So the Lions with a victory improved to a record of 12-1 in the conference and 15-3 overall. Lions will play Gardner Hayfield Ventura at home on Thursday and then travel to St. Edmund on Friday. For Webster City, they dropped to 2-9 in the conference and 6-11 overall. And for the Lynx, they go to Appleton Parkersburg tomorrow night. Then Friday night, they travel to Clarion Goldfield Dows. Join us at halftime of the boys' game. We'll have the CLTL halftime report, and that should feature Ada Burdess as well as a player of the game at that time. So the Lions girls improve with a 60-28 victory over Webster City tonight. When we come back after this break, we will start looking at the boys' game. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB, watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube app. Back after this timeout.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust, local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTel fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTel is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CLTel, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Back we come for the boys' game between Clear Lake and Webster City here on KRIB, and you're watching live on the KRIB Sports YouTube page as well. Glad to have you along for this doubleheader as the Lions girls take the opener, and now the Lions boys looking to sweep the doubleheader. Lions with a 9-0 record in the conference, 13-1 overall. Webster City at 1-8 and 2-12 overall. Clear Lake with a perfect record in the conference. St. Edmund at 10-1, Humboldt at 5-4. Clare and Goldfield Downs at 6-5. Algona at 3-4. Hampton Dew Cal 3-7. Webster City at 1-8. Iowa Falls Alden at 1-9. Those are in conference play. Lines of the 4-game week. Last week, beating Iowa Falls Alden 86-27. Beating Clare and Goldfield Downs 69-27. Beating Charles City 76-38. And beating Humboldt 50-42. For Webster City last week, they started out the week on Tuesday losing to that Iowa Falls Alden club that the Lions beat soundly on Monday night, 64-57 in favor of Iowa Falls Alden back on Tuesday night. And then Friday night, did their score get put in? No, it did not. Between between Webster City and Algona. So they are a game off the mark. They actually probably are 2-13 coming into the contest tonight. Clear Lake, of course, led by Jackson McIntyre with 15 points per game, 11 points for Trevor Theobald. Carson Reiser just under 11. Coyce Bertrand leads Webster City with 13 points, 6 points per contest. Alex Daly with 9.4 points per game, 8 points per game for Jackson Griffith. Grant Aarons leading the way with 5.4 rebounds. As the Lions looking to sweep the season series here against Webster City in the boys game. Now looking at the new Iowa High School Athletic Association basketball rankings. Talked about this in the pregame with Jeremy Ainley earlier. Storm Lake moves up to number 1 this week, followed by Ballard of Huxley, who drops to number 2. ADM is up to number 3 this week. Pella is 4th and Carroll is 5th. Dubuque Wahlert is 6th, Clear Lake is 7th, and Solon is 8th. So if the season ended today, those 8 teams would be hosting regional sub-state contests throughout the sub-state series. Center Point Urbana is number 9, and MOC Floyd Valley is number 10. Looking at the other classes, Kemper of Carroll, who Clear Lake beat early in the season. They're the new number 1 team in Class 2A. Followed by Unity Christian, Iowa City Regina, and Tri-Center and Western Christian of Hull. Top 5 at 1, it's Bishop Garrigan of Algona on top. Second is Marcus Baird and Cleghorn Rems at Union. Burlington Notre Dame is 3rd. St. Edmund of Fort Dodge is 4th, and Bellevue is 5th. And the top 5 at 4A at Cedar Falls, Waukee Northwest, Waukee High School, Dowling and West Des Moines, and Dubuque Senior, the top 5 in 4A. We'll have the starting lineups in the play-by-play between Clear Lake and Webster City after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, and you're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can access at KRIBAM.com back after this timeout.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa, and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
Starting lineups for Clear Lake look like this, and it's been a very familiar lineup for the Lions so far this year. Jackson McIntyre at 6'2", and a junior. McIntyre, 14.9 points, 5.2 rebounds, just under 3 assists per game, shooting 56% from the field, 46% from three-point range, 75% for the free throw line for McIntyre at 6'2", and a junior. Trevor Theobald at 6'1", and a senior, 10.9 points. 3.5 rebounds, just under 5 assists per game, shooting 47% for the field, 40% for three-point range, and 67% for the free throw line. Luke Furman at 6'1", and a senior, 6 points per game, just under 2 rebounds, handing out 5.2 assists per contest, shooting 40% for the field, 40% for three-point range, and 64% from the free throw line. Carson Reiser at 6 foot and a junior. Reiser, 10.6 points, 2.4 rebounds, shooting 37% for the field, 35% for three-point range, and 50% for the free throw line. And Max Larson rounds out the lineup at 6'4", a junior. Larson, 6.4 points, 3.8 rebounds, shooting 54% from the field and 56% from the free throw line. For Webster City, once again, their record 2-13, and that game that we were wondering about earlier about Algona, which wasn't in the bound scorebook. Algona won that game by about 4 points. And now here's the starting lineup for Webster City. Alex Daly at 6'1", and a junior, 9.4 points, 3 rebounds, 2.5 assists per game, shooting 36% for the field and 61% for the free throw line. Coyce Bertrand at 6 foot and a junior, 13.6 points, 3.6 rebounds per game, shooting at 37% from the field, 35% from three-point range, and 73% from the free throw line. Grant Ahrens at 6'2", and a junior. Ahrens, 4 points, 5.4 rebounds per game, shooting 47% from the field and 23% from the free throw line. Jackson Griffith at 5'11", and a senior. 8 points and 3 rebounds per game, shooting 41% from the field and 36% from the free throw line. And Zach Lahr at 6'4", and a junior. Lahr, 5 points, 3.2 rebounds per game, shooting 49% from the field and 47% from the free throw line. Lions in road black uniforms with gold numbers and letters. Webster sitting in their home whites with purple numbers and gold trim. Lions left to right in front of us as you look at your KRIB radio dial or watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. And Lions getting arranged down their bench before the tip is allowed to begin here. Official over there and says we're good to go on that bench. So Larson steps into jump center, and the tip is controlled by the Lions, who go off to our right. Underway here in the boys' game here on KRIB. Worked over left side to Furman. Furman back out top to Larson to the right side for Theobald. Theobald will look and play back out top. McIntyre drives to the top of the key, lays it up and good in the foul. So McIntyre with a quick 2 already. And a 2-0 with a foul on Grant Ahrens, his first. McIntyre to the line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw is up and good. So McIntyre with the three-point play. It's 3-0 in favor of Clear Lake, just underway here in the boys' game. Across the timeline for Alex Staley, drifts off to the right. He'll play to the free throw line for Lahr. Lahr spins a pivot foot, hands it off to Bertrand. Bertrand dribbles on the right side. He'll play it down the quarter for Ahrens. Ahrens back out for Staley. Staley at the top of the key, and a pass inside, stolen away by Reiser. Pass up court, stolen away back again by Ahrens. Ahrens take that back, it's Griffith. Griffith on the left side. Batted away for a second so he can resume his dribble. Hands it back to Bertrand. Whistle. And 3 seconds in the lane on Webster City called. It'll be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on the far end. Theobald across the timeline. Hands it off to the left for Furman. Furman at the top of the key. Touches it inside for Larson. Back to the quarter. Reiser fires a three. It's short. Rebound control by Theobald. Plays it back out. Furman fakes a three. Tried to step along. It got poked away by Bertrand, who brings it up to the timeline and sets the offense for Webster City. Bertrand at the top of the key. Dribbles off to the left. Bounce pass to Lar at the free throw line. Lar looks. Passes in the cut, tipped away. And controlled now by McIntyre. McIntyre across the timeline for Clear Lake. Hands it off to Theobald. Down to the quarter for Furman. Back to Theobald. Theobald to the lane. A jumper up and no good. Rebound tipped in the air. Tipped again. Loose basketball on the floor is picked up by McIntyre. McIntyre play back out to Theobald. Across for Furman. He steps to the free throw lane. 14-footers no good. And the rebound controlled by Aarons for Webster City. Links up court. 5:55 to go here in the first. Lines up 3-0. Staley on the right side, down toward the quarter for Bertrand. Bertrand looks to drive in. It'll back out on the sideline. Deep in the right wing, looks it over. Pass back out to Griffith between the rings. Griffith looks to dribble in, spins his way up the left side of the lane, lays it up and no good. The rebound controlled by Larson for Clear Lake. Max hands it off to McIntyre. McIntyre across center court. Playing off to the right for Reiser. Reiser down toward the quarter, dumped into Larson. And he'll go underneath the hoop and lay it up and no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll go with Webster City. 5:17 left here in the quarter. Lions had a three-point play from McIntyre to start the ball game. And that's the only scoring so far in this one. Bertrand gets the inbound pass, plays it over to the far side for Staley. Staley dribbling on the right side, guarded by Theobald. Played down toward the quarter for Bertrand. Bertrand back out to Lar. Lar back to the right side for Staley. Staley looks inside. He'll play it to Bertrand. Back to the quarter. And tipped around on the inside, finally controlled underneath for Bertrand. No good on the layup. Rebound is Lar. Left side, he's double teamed. And the shot clock runs out. It did not reset because it did not hit the rim. So the shot clock violation goes in favor of Clear Lake. Inbound, Theobald. Well, bring it up across the timeline. Plays it off to McIntyre. Left side top of the key, right side top of the key. Theobald steps in. Free throw line jumper is up and no good. And the rebound controlled by Staley for Webster City. He'll turn up court, bring it across the left side of the timeline. And a whistle. And the ball out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Lions' first substitution will be Braden Watkins, the 6-foot junior, to replace Luke Furman in the Lion lineup. Now let's say Webster City basketball now as the inbound is Staley. Staley plays the top of the key. Tipped by Larson, hits the back of the foot of Theobald, but picked up by McIntyre in the free throw circle. Move down to Larson, left baseline. He gets around the defender, lays it up and good. Larson with his first two. 4 minutes to go here in the first. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score 5-0 in favor of Clear Lake. Burchard across the timeline. Dribbles out front. Guarded by Watkins. Baseline pass to Staley, who cut, and the pass tipped and controlled now by Reiser. Reiser lobs it ahead, a little bit too far for Watkins, who steps on the baseline. Down of bounds in favor of Webster City on the far end. Gage Larson will check back in for Max Larson. Check in for the first time tonight, we should say, for Max Larson. Dylan Plaguey at 6 foot and a senior will check in as well. It's Max Larson and Carson Reiser step out of the lineup. Across the timeline, Bertrand dribbles at the top of the key. He gets double teamed to the free throw circle, but he'll fight up a shot. No good. Rebound tipped and over the back. I believe it will be called on Lar. It's a 6'4" junior's first and the team's second on Webster City. And the inbound for Clear Lake in the backcourt. Across the timeline is Theobald. Bounce pass off, tipped away, stolen by Griffith. He's got a breakaway. Larson trying to get back to bother him, but Griffith makes the layup. First two for Webster City on the night, 5-2. With the clock winding down to 3 minutes to go here in the first. Here's a three on the way, up and good. Sank by Trevor Theobald. His first triple of the night, 8-2. 2:55 to go here in the first. Burchard across the timeline, bothered by Watkins as he picks up the dribble. Pass off to Aarons. Aarons dribbles to the top of the key. Hands it there. And here's a three on the way, up and no good. And the rebound tipped around and controlled back by Webster City as Carter Mickelson was at the top of the key. Now they pass to the inside. It's off the hands of Bertrand. Now to bounce in favor of Webster City. So the Lions will inbound to the backcourt. Mickelson, a senior on this club. Across the timeline, Theobald looks to the right, now looks to the left for McIntyre. Back out top for Plaguey, to the right side for Watkins. Watkins plays it back to Plaguey, left side for Theobald. Drives on the left baseline, lays it up and good. Theobald with a 3 and a 2, has got 5. Clear Lake with a 10-2 lead with 2 minutes to go here in the first. Front court, Bertrand toward the top of the key. Pass to the left side for Mickelson, who drives and kicks it back out to Lahr. Lahr hands it back to Griffith. Griffith to the left corner. He'll pass it, and it's tipped away, and the breakaway off the steal. And the layup up and good for Trevor Theobald. Webster City calls timeout. 12-2 with 1:27 to go here in the quarter. We're back after a 30-second timeout here on KRIB. And you're watching on the KRIB YouTube page.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Back we come to Webster City after the 30-second timeout. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says 12-2 in favor of Clear Lake. Webster City will inbound. The Lions will drop back defensively here as Alex Staley will bring it up across the timeline on the right side. Plays it off to the right corner. Mickelson plays it back to Staley. Staley top of the key, tries to dribble his way in, gets cut off for the middle of the lane, plays it back to Mickelson. Mickelson scoops a shot up, no good. The rebound controlled by Furman for Clear Lake. Furman plays it ahead to Watkins, back out. Now here's the inside pass. Gage Larson lays it up and good on the left side. Gage's first two of the night. 14-2 Clear Lake with 53 seconds to go here in the first. Staley left side. Down to the baseline left side, and the foul by Larson. It's his first and the team's first. So Gage Larson, we see Kobe Ort, the 6'5 senior in. Left baseline, Staley will make the entry. Pass out left side to Griffith. Bounce pass inside, juggled but controlled by Lahr. Lahr trying to post up on the left side, plays it back out. Staley around to the right side. Here's a three on the way up and good for William Ruby. Ruby's first three of the night. It's 14-5 with 30 seconds to go here in the first. Dribbling the lane is Watkins. He'll play it out to the left side for Plaguey. Plaguey looks inside, plays it back out for Watkins. The right side for Furman, down the corner. Gage Larson wants a three. No good. Rebound controlled by Griffith for Webster City. Griffith up court. Shot clock off at 12 to go here in the opening period. He'll spin his way up on the left side. Throws up a layup, no good. Rebound controlled by Gage Larson for Clear Lake, and he gets fouled. It's only Webster City's 13 fouls, so the Lions will inbound on the far end. I believe this is on Griffith. It is his first. Inbound Furman, coast to coast, and he had it tipped out of bounds out of his hands, and it'll be the end of the first quarter. Clear Lake Bank and Trust score at the end of one. Clear Lake 14 and Webster City 5. Back after this. This is Lions basketball on KRIB. You're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page as well. Back after this timeout.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
To the second period we go. 14-5, Clear Lake with the lead on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Let's get a reminder, Thursday and Friday we'll be at Girls State Wrestling. With coverage of the Clear Lake Lions wrestlers as well as all of our other area Lions wrestlers. That'll be on AM 1300 KGLO. Carter Buckles on the left side, plays it out top. Give and go, the pass back down low is tipped out of bounds on the return pass from Ahrens. And Webster City will retain possession on the left baseline. Bertrand to make the entry. Inbound to Ahrens. Hands it back to Bertrand. He'll lob it back out to the top for Staley. Staley back to the left side for Ahrens. Into the lane he goes. Gets around the defender. Tries to. Layup no good. Rebound controlled by the Lions by McIntyre. McIntyre to the front court. Pushes to the left side for Furman. Inside for Orch. Goes up to the hoop lamp. Good, and the foul for Kobe Orch. He'll step to the line to shoot one. First team foul of the quarter for Webster City. And it's the second on Grant Ahrens. Work to the line where he is 4 for 8 on the year, even at 50%. Back iron, right on the front iron, and no good. McIntyre the rebound. He tries to go up. He plays it back. Here's Orch. And he makes the layup. So we got 4 on the possession as he gets the pass from McIntyre. 18-5. Lions with this pressure defense now. Play back to Ruby. Ruby cuts through traffic into the front court. 10 seconds calls. The shot clock says 25. So to be out of bounds on the turnover by Webster City. Zach Lard checks back in to the Webster City lineup. So it's Orts and Furban, Reiser, McIntyre, and Max Larson, the line 5 here. At the start of the second period. McIntyre, front court left wing, out top for Orts. Right side for Furman. Furman one dribble, plays it back out. Reiser dribbles from the top of the key, juggled it. Came up and down. I think Carson might have gotten lucky on that one as he makes the basket and gets the foul. I think he could have easily been called for juggling the basketball, but the Lions get the points, and William Ruby gets the foul. Team second, his first. Reiser to the line where he is right at 50%, 10 of 20. Back iron, no good. Rebound. Well, they're going to call Webster City with a lane violation here. So we'll do it again. And the frustration shown on the Webster City bench on the far side. So Reiser with another opportunity here. And he makes it on the second try. So 3 for Reiser. It's 21-5, stolen on the inbound, and Larson goes up. He gets fouled, and he made the basket. He'll step to the line to shoot one as well. So Max with 4. So it's 23-5. 13 foul on Webster City, and it's the first to Alex Staley. Max to the line, where he is 14 to 25 for 56%. Free throws up and good. And Max converts the old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 5 on the night. The Lion lead builds to 24 to 5. 6:48 to go here before intermission. Bertrand on the right side of the front court. Double team, kicks it back out to Staley. Staley top of the key. Roll pass to the inside for Mickelson. Kick back out for Staley. Staley left side. Jumper up and no good. Rebound control by the Lions by McIntyre. McIntyre turns up court. Cuts across center court into the front court. Dribbles up and hands it off left side. Furman drives and he'll shuttle it off. Layup good in the foul for Max Larson. The assist from Luke Furman. Larson with 7. He'll step to the line again to shoot 1. 14 foul on Webster City. And it's the second straight on Alex Staley. And Larson to the line where he just hit it, converted an old-fashioned three-point play moments ago. This time, no, off the back iron with a free throw. The rebound tipped, though, and controlled by Webster City. They turn up court quickly. Griffith will spin to the lane, gets triple teamed. Is he going to get called for a travel? Yes, he is. Webster City with a turnover. And William Ruby will check back in for Webster City to replace Alex Staley. Lines up by 21. Furman will bring it across center court. Pushes to the right for Reiser. Reiser looks. Free throw circle for Max Larson. Dumps it in for Orch. Post move right side. Couldn't make the layup, though. The rebound tipped to the left baseline for Coyce Bertrand for Webster City. 5:50 left in the half. Bertrand across the timeline. Bertrand out front. Dribbles on the left side to the wing. Hands it back out to Ruby to the right side for Griffith. Back out top for Mickelson. Mickelson back to the right side for Griffith. Griffith and a cutting pass into Bertrand. Bertrand can't make the right side shot. And the rebound controlled by Reiser for Clear Lake. Quickly up to Furman. Furman across front court left side. McIntyre back out for Ort. Inside for Larson. Back out. Here's a 3 all the way. Got it for Luke Furman. Furman's first 3 of the night. The Lion lead winds to 29 to 5 with 5:13 to go here before intermission. Front court. Mickelson plays it off to the left side. Here's Bertrand. Left baseline jumper. No good. And the rebound, Max Larson for Clear Lake. Hands it out to Furman. Now it's tipped around and a whistle of a foul called. It's the 5th team foul. It is the first on Bertrand. So the Lions will, well, the substitutes will come in. And actually now they'll shove him back to the table with the free throws to come. As the Lions in the bonus. As Furman will step to the line to shoot a pair. Furman, 14 of 22 from the line for 64% on the year. Free throw. It's up and good on the first. Now the Lions substitutes will come in. At least Gage Larson will. To replace Kobe Ort. Clear Lake 30, Webster City 5 with 4:59 to go here before intermission. The CLTEL halftime report coming up, brought to you by CLTEL. Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. We'll talk with Adam Burness. As the second one goes for Furman. He's got 5. Not a bounds on the far end for Clear Lake. For Webster City, rather, a 31 to 5 lead for Clear Lake. Pass to the backcourt is worked to Ruby. He'll skip it across to Bertrand. Now down the right quarter is Mickelson at 3, and that's good. Mickelson with his first 3 of the night. 31 to 8 with 4:44 to go before halftime. Theobald. Top of the offensive zone. Off to the right. Dumps it in for Max Larson. Right side post move. Turnaround shot is up and no good. The rebound tipped out on the left side. It's going to be controlled by Webster City by Zach Lahr. Lahr bothered by Reiser. He'll play it ahead to Mickelson and across to Bertrand. Bertrand across the left side of the timeline. Top of the key for Griffith. Looks to the right. He'll dribble up the key a little bit. Bounce pass off left side for Bertrand. He gets double teamed. Pass back out to Griffith. Griffith skips it across right quarter. Mickelson wants another 3, and no good this time for the right quarter. Rebound, McIntyre for Clear Lake. McIntyre through traffic into the front court. Pushes it down. Max Larson juggled it. He was going to go up quickly, and now he goes, well, he's going to get called for a double dribble. And be out of bounds for Webster City on the turnover. Dylan Plaguey back in for Clear Lake to replace Max Larson in the Lion lineup. Halfway through quarter number 2, Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score, 31-8. Clear Lake with a lead on Webster City. 3:54 to go here in the half. Lions with pressure in the backcourt on the inbound. Worked ahead to Bertrand in the front court quickly to Mickelson. He drives and leaves it off on the right side, layup up and good for Zach Lahr. Lahr's first 2, 31-10. Quickly on the other end, Plaguey plays it back. Gage Larson hops and skips through the lane. No good with the layup. And the rebound, Lahr for Webster City. He'll push it ahead. Griffith drives and leaves it off on the left side. Layup up is in good for William Ruby. Clear Lake will spend a timeout with 3:30 to go here before halftime. 31 for Clear Lake and 12 for Webster City. We're back after this here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake. And live online on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. Back after this timeout.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Lions after the 30-second timeout. Back to action. McIntyre top of the key. Hands it off to Gage Larson. The right side for Theobald. Theobald back out top for Plaguey. Plaguey fakes a 3. A kick into the right corner. McIntyre will take it from there. No good. Rebound out to the free throw line. Controlled by Bertrand for Webster City. Bertrand on the right side. Dumps it down low for Lahr. And it's going to be out of bounds. In favor of Webster City. Right baseline will come the entry. Griffith looks it over into the right quarter and trying to dribble in from there. And a whistle of a jump ball called as Bertrand got tied up by a Lion player. And it'll be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on alternate possession. Theobald will bring it across center court. It played off to the left side for Watkins. Back in the lineup now. Watkins will skip it across for Plaguey in the right quarter. Fires a 3. No good. And the rebound controlled by Bertrand for Webster City. 31-12 in favor of the Lions. Right side, Mickelson. Bounce pass out to Bertrand. Bertrand looks for a pick. Now works around it on the right side. Dribbles in. Bounce pass back out. Work from Lahr to the left side. There's a 3 from Griffith. No good. Rebound tipped. We got a foul over the back. And they're going to call it on Webster City, it appears. And that should be the bonus on a loose ball foul. And we'll step down the other line to shoot the bonus on Bertrand's second. And let's see who steps to the line here for Clear Lake. It will be Trevor Theobald to the line to shoot a pair. First one is good for him. So Theobald makes the first. Furman checks back in. 32 for Clear Lake, 12 for Webster City. Second one up. That is good as well. The Lions up 33-12 as Theobald makes both ends of the two-shot foul. Full court pressure, skipped to the near side, across for Mickelson. Mickelson on the dribble, plays it to left corner for Ruby. Back out to Griffith. Griffith left wing at the 18-foot mark, hands it back out to Bertrand. Bertrand will work it back out, bothered by McIntyre and Watkins. Out on the Griffith, left baseline jumper from 12 is no good, but a foul is called. The first on the Lions in the quarter, but a two-shot opportunity here on the foul by Braden Watkins. So Jackson Griffith, the 5'11 senior, to the line to shoot a pair. First free throws on the night for the Lynx. First one up, that is good. We'll see Larson replace Larson. Max in for Gage. And the Clear Lake lineup. 33-13. And the second one good by Griffith. 4 on the night for him. And it's 33-14. On the other end, here's Watkins, plays it back. Worked down to Max Larson. His pass across the lanes, tipped away and stolen by Webster City. Griffith up court. Across the left side of the timeline, he gets fouled from behind by McIntyre, it appears. Jackson's first. Only Lions second of the quarter. Carson Reiser will check back in to replace Watkins. 94 seconds to go here before halftime. Griffith left baseline will come the entry. Lobs it out to Staley. Staley to the top of the key. His pass inside tipped away and stolen by McIntyre. Quickly head on the break to Furman, who lays it up and good on the left side glass. Furman his first field goal, or first 2-point field goal. He's got 7. 35-14. Pushed ahead. Mickelson through traffic, hands it off. Now passed it underneath the left side jumper, no good for Griffith. And the rebound controlled by Max Larson to outlets quickly to Furman. Furman across the right side of the timeline, pulls up at the right wing, bounce pass down to Larson on the right baseline. Larson will kick it back out to McIntyre, up the left side of the key, up and good with a layup. McIntyre with 5. 50 seconds to go here in the half, 37-14. Press broken, Mickelson front court left side with 45 to go here in the half. Double team trap, play back out to Staley. Across for Griffith. Griffith on top. A kick at left quarter is a 3 on the way up and no good for Ruby. And the rebound right quarter controlled by Theobald. 25 to go here in the half. The drive left side. Furman goes up and good on the layup. Furman with 9. It's 39-14. 14 seconds to go here before half. Whistle and a hand check foul called, I believe, on Theobald. It's only the Lions' third of the quarter. It's Theobald's first. Out of bounds left baseline. Griffith the triggered in left baseline. Let's get back out. Stolen away by Theobald. Theobald works it up court, 2-on-1. Bounce pass off for Reiser. Lays it up and good on the right side glass. Reiser with 5. 41-14. Half-court shots just misses by Jackson Griffith. Halftime score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 41 for Clear Lake and 14 for Webster City. Our CLTL halftime report comes your way next with Anna Burdess. And our players of the game will have that when we come back after this. So you're listening to Lions basketball on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and live online on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. Back after this minute timeout.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
Back we come to Webster City. Halftime score of the boys game on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Clear Lake 41 and Webster City 14. Girls game was a 32-point victory for the Lions as they beat Webster City 60-28. Anna Burness, the Clear Lake coach, joins us here for post-game comments. And Coach, pretty much from wire to wire, a good ball game for your club, and you pick up another win in the win column here in North Central Conference play.
Yeah, not too bad. Obviously, anytime you can go on the road and pick up a victory, it's always a good day. We came into the game. I don't know if we've necessarily played very well on the road, particularly to start games. So we made a big emphasis of that, of coming out strong, getting 3-5 stops in a row, and kind of establishing what we want to do with the game. So a little bit backwards. I think we played a little bit better in the first half and kind of tailed off and got maybe a little bit too comfortable in the second. Gave up some offensive rebounds that are uncharacteristic and maybe didn't get as much separation as we like, but got a lot of kids in. Got another busy week of games Thursday and Friday, but outside of some rebounding woes tonight, happy with our effort. We made a big emphasis on getting to the rim, not settling for shots, not passing up good shots for great shots, and I thought we probably did our best offensive movement, body and ball movement in the half court that we have this season. So a lot of positives to take away, along with where it's always a goal of ours to get single-digit quarters where the opponent doesn't score in double digits. And we got 4 of those again tonight, and I think anytime you do that, you put yourself in position to be successful.
Well, I know you've prided things on defense, on the defensive side of the basketball throughout the season, and that stat you just mentioned, single-digit quarters, that's been a favorite stat through the years for us to look at. And if it's a single-digit quarter, typically it means it's been a heck of a defensive quarter.
That's what we even talked about immediately after the game. How we got 4 of them again, and anytime you do that, you're regardless if you're shooting well or your offense is flowing well or anything like that, you put yourself in position to win. And so we put a huge emphasis on the defensive end, and what's fun is when you start seeing kids buying into that as well. How many points do we got in this quarter? How many more points do and so when you start seeing that, you really start seeing and believe in the buy-in of the kids and how much pride they take on defense, and so that's a cool thing to see as a coach.
Well, before we talk about your next couple of games and your players of the game that you've chosen, one other player that I want to mention we've talked about here in the last couple of games, Finley Jepson, the freshman, just keeps coming off the bench and keeps impressing.
Isn't she fun to watch?
Yes.
The thing with Finley is she just plays so dang hard. I don't even know if she necessarily always is always making the right plays or even knowing what she's doing half the time out there, but it just shows what playing hard does, and not to take any credit away from her. She's playing great. Her ability to get to the rim really changes our team, and it kind of establishes stuff that we've been really emphasizing. But again, that's Finley has earned everything that she has gotten, and so it's no surprise to any of us that's seen it in practice, and now she's just showing everybody else what we see every day.
Well, looking ahead to Thursday and Friday. Thursday, a team that you're kind of familiar with, I guess, coming to town, Garner Hayfield Ventura, and then you head to the tank on Friday night at St. Edmund, and back-to-backs. That should be very interesting for your club.
It is. Those a couple big games, and so obviously with my history coming from Garner this last year, and a lot of kids on there that I love still and respect, and so that's going to be. That's going to be a tough game in general. Obviously, going to you put your heart and soul into something and a program and kids, and so that's never an easy thing. So I know we're going to get their best shot, and I know our kids are going to come out ready to compete and fight, and so it should be a fun environment at home, and then obviously a very crucial and important game the next night against St. Ed's in terms of conference implications, and they're playing very well. Got a few really nice players on St. Ed's team, and so we got 2 days to buckle down and prepare and continue to get our bodies right and go into this home stretch on a high note.
Well, I see for your players of the game, you've picked the law firm of Ainley and Amble.
That's right. I like that. I like that. The law firm. The law firm. I like that. Okay. Yeah. No. Both played tremendously as they have all season long, leading our team. Obviously, when you got quality point guard, you got a quality post inside. It makes life pretty easy as a coach, and so both did a tremendous job tonight. Ashley with 16 points, Jason with 22. leading the way for our squad.
Coach, appreciate it. We'll talk to you some other time very soon.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate you.
Anna Burness with the comments here on the CLTEL Halftime Report, brought to you by CLTEL. Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Ashley Amble gets the headgear on, and 2 weeks to go here before tournament time, and another good game for your club. And just talk about your play on the inside tonight. Got 8 field goals.
Yeah, coming into this game, I was a little frustrated with my shooting percentage, especially, and not getting up as many shots as I wanted. And that was still kind of happening at the beginning of this game. And it was almost a good thing I couldn't see how many points I had, so I couldn't really think about how many shots I had missed. So I was able to just restart and just worry about the next shot and just clear my head every time instead of thinking about it. And I think that really helped with having a softer touch and not just pounding it off the backboard.
Talk about the attitude of this team with 2 weeks to go in the regular season.
Yeah, we're definitely, it's not ideal that it's coming to an end, and it's been so quick these last few weeks with so many games each week, but we've been really working hard together and becoming closer and having team dinners, and we're working harder in practice, I've seen, and things have been coming together for us. Moving the ball more has been really great in practice and in games, and just and overall like getting it inside more so than looking for threes, and just everybody's been having a better attitude now and working really well together.
Ashley, appreciate you coming up. We'll talk to you very soon again.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Ashley Amble and now Jacelyn Ainley had 17 points to lead the way of the night, and just like I asked your teammate 2 weeks to go here, just talk about, in your mind, what the attitude of this team is with some good wins last week and getting ready for these final 2 weeks of the regular season.
You know, we got to keep working hard every day in practice and just for our goal is to get to state, game by game. We got to take it day by day, get better every single day at practice, every game, everything.
Talk about the next 2 games, Garner and St. Edmund.
It's a conference game, and then there's a game where we really need to show what's up. And last year we lost to them, and then we need to, get back at them this year, especially now that we have Coach Ernest, because he had them last year. But, I think we can succeed in both games. We just need to do it.
Jacelyn, we appreciate you joining us as well. We'll talk to you another time very soon, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Jacelyn Ainley with Cowbits here at halftime, as well as Ashley Amble, and, of course, before that, Anna Burdess. As Ainley was 17, Amble was 16 to lead the way, Clear Lake 60-28. Second half of the boys' game is next. 41-14, the score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. The second half is next here on KRIB. The halftime is brought to you by CLTEL, Internet for you, and Clear Lake and Ventura.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Webster City with a basketball to start period number 3. 41-14 the score here to start the second half. And out of bounds as Webster City turns the ball over to start the second half. Clear Lake led by 9 apiece for Trevor Theobald and Luke Furman. 7 for Max Larson. 5 for Carson Reiser and Jackson McIntyre. 4 for Kobe Ort, and 2 for Gage Larson. Clear Lake first offensive possession of period number 3. Second half. As they play off to our left, here's Reiser at 3. Hit it out, no good. And the rebound controlled by Webster City as we go the other way. Third period action. Third quarter here from Webster City tonight here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. Griffith plays it off to the left side for Bertrand. Bertrand plays it back out. It's Griffith falling to the floor, but he controls the basketball. And they'll get it to Staley. Now the pass underneath, and that is a layup up and good for Grant Ahrens. Ahrens to this first 2 of the night, 41-16. And on that play was just good thinking by the Lynx. Since there was no travel situation there. McIntyre misses a shot. Larson puts it back up. He got it blocked away as well. And a whistle to foul on Max on the rebound. It's team foul number 1 on Clear Lake, and it's team foul, or personal foul number 1 on Max Larson. 41-16 here in the third quarter. Bertrand brings it across center court. Drifts off to the right with a dribble. And it's tipped around by Reiser, and they're going to call Reiser with a cheapie. Team second. Carson's first. Out of bounds right baseline will come the inbound. Bertrand. Bounce pass on the right side of the lane, and it's tipped away from Lar and controlled by the Lions as Furman brings it up court, plays it down, and work back out top to Max Larson. Max will play to the left side for Theobald. Inside for McIntyre. Turnaround shot left side of the lane. Up and no good. Rebound tip to the left side baseline for Theobald. Who reverses it back out to Reiser, who drives. Plays it underneath for McIntyre, who makes the right side layup. McIntyre with 7. 43-16 with 6 minutes to go here in the third. Pass ahead, Bertrand. Dribbles through traffic, stolen away by Max Larson. Pushed ahead to McIntyre. Plays it to Theobald, back and back. And with a pass to McIntyre, makes the left side layup. McIntyre with 9, 45-16 now, with 5:40 to go here in the third. Griffith between the rings. Stops at the right side of the free throw line, hands it back out. Bertrand plays it across right side for Aarons on top of the right side, top of the key. Dribbles toward the right quarter and stops, and the pass back out is off the mark. He tried to somehow find Griffith, but it's out of bounds on the right sideline. Lions with an opportunity to push the lead to 30 as Mickelson will check in, as well as William Ruby for Webster City. Out go Lar and Bertrand. Coming up across the timeline is Furman. Or probably Theobald hands it to the free throw line. McIntyre back out. Here's Reiser at 3, and that's no good. And the rebound controlled by Griffith for Webster City. Staley will bring it across the timeline. Sets up on the left side. Drifts off toward the wing, deep wing, and the pass back out is tipped away. And here on the breakaway, the pass up for Theobald to Furman, and Furman makes it easy layup. Furman with 11. 47-16 with 4:44 left in the third. Front court, Mickelson. Bounce pass left baseline off the mark for Jackson Griffith and out of bounds. Watkins will check back in for Clear Lake. And out of bounds, Clear Lake on the far baseline. McIntyre inbounds to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline. Hands it off to the left for Watkins. He'll dribble back to the top of the key. Played inside for Max Larson. Max trying to spin the move. He goes up. He gets fouled. And he'll step to the line to shoot a pair on Webster City's first team foul of the quarter. It'll be the third on Aarons. Max to the line where he's 1 for 2 on the night. Lions are the team 7 for 9 from the stripe. First one no good. 4:23 left in the third, 47-16. Second one is no good. The rebound controlled by the Lynx as Ruby gets the rebound and hands it up to Griffith. Now here's a whistle and a technical foul is called. And the technical foul, I believe, called on Jackson Griffith. So that'll be his second. And that will go down as the team's second as well. McIntyre will shoot the technical. Short on the first. Now, Griffith must just have said the magic word or something, because the referee right there and put the two hands together to make the technical sign. Second one good by McIntyre to make it 48-16. And Gage Larson will check back in for Clear Lake to replace Max Larson. 48-16, lead of 32, and Clear Lake gets the basketball here off the technical foul. Inbound to Theobald. Bring it across. Bounce pass to the right side for Gage Larson on the right side of the free throw line. Back to McIntyre. McIntyre dribbles up the right wing and up and no good, but he drew the foul. And team foul number 3 on the Lynx. As that is the 4th on Aarons. And McIntyre the line where he's 2 for 3 on the night. Just stepped to the line moments ago to shoot the technical. Free throw first is short. Lynx substituting Coyce Bertrand, as well as Zach Lahr to the lineup. Halfway through quarter number 3, Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score 48-16 in favor of Clear Lake. McIntyre's second is up and good. So McIntyre with 11, 49-16. Mickelson across the timeline for Webster City. Drifts off to the left, bounce pass inside, tipped around, loose. And it's controlled all the way down the baseline. Is saving him from out of bounds is Watkins. Now a scramble for the basketball. We got a loose ball foul on Clear Lake, I believe, on Reiser. Clear Lake's third, Reiser's second. And it'll be out of bounds for Webster City to shy of the timeline. Front court, Mickelson. Dribbles at the free throw line. Spins. Hands it back to Griffith. Plays to the left side of the key for Lahr. Plays it across right side for Ruby. Back out and around the horn it goes. Mickelson looked to get a shot up. Bounce pass to the left side of the key for Bertrand. He'll skip it back out. It's still away by Reiser. Reiser dribbles on the right side all the way down. Lays it up in. Charge the call on Reiser. Reiser's third and the team's fourth. He'll be on the bounce for Webster City on the far end on the player control foul. 49-16, the Lion lead. Across the timeline, Bertrand dribbles it across the top of the key over to Griffith on the left side. And a foul called on the inside. That'll be team foul 5 on Clear Lake, and we'll shoot the bonus for Webster City. I believe shoot the bonus. I've got 5. Well, that's the 4th on Reiser. And to the line will step Jackson Griffith. Shoot 2. Free throw. First one is up and good. Five for Griffith. Second one good. So that cuts the Lion lead to 49-18. Reiser stays in the ball game. Left side, Watkins. Out top to McIntyre. Dumps it in for Gage Larson. Spins the move in the lane. Hook shot off the glass and good. Nice one by Gage. He's got 4. Lion lead back to 51-18 with 2:35 to go here in the third. Front court, Bertrand. Plays it across for Ruby. Ruby on the right side. Top of the key for Griffith. Bounce pass in and a nice attempt there by Mickelson, but no good on the shot. The lines of the rebound quickly push it up. And here's a jumper off the glass and good for Trevor Theobald. 11 for Trevor. 53-18. The 35-point threshold has been made. With 2 minutes left here in the third. Griffith top of the key. Left side, here's a 3 on the way up and no good for Ruby. Rebound right side baseline Bertrand. He'll bring it back out on the right wing. Looks inside, plays it back out for Griffith. To the lane for Bertrand. He makes a short jump shot up and good on the right baseline. Bertrand's first 2 of the night, 53-20. 1:35 to go here in the third. Streaking up the lane, getting a pass up and good. The foul is McIntyre as he got the pass from Watkins. And McIntyre to the line to shoot one. 14 foul on Webster City. And the foul is a second on Lar. Lions will substitute in Dylan Plaguey as well as Luke Furman back in the Lion lineup. McIntyre will step aside as well if he makes the free throw. With 93 seconds to go here in the third. Free throw's good. So McIntyre leaves with 14 on the night. It's 56-20. Inbound far end. Bertrand. With 90 seconds to go here in the third. Bertrand lobs it down on the right side, tipped away by Watkins and controlled by Gage Larson. Work to the front court. Here's Watkins, top of the key. Hands it off to Gage Larson to the right side for Furman. Underneath for Ort. Back out to Furman. The right side for Watkins. Watkins dumps it back into Ort. Ort into the post. Trying to get around the defender and up, and he cannot make the shot on the right side. The rebound controlled by the Lynx, but it's still the way back by Plaguey. He hands it back to Furman. Furman backs it out to the top of the key to the right side for Watkins. Watkins trying to drive in. He'll play it back out to Furman. Furman back to Watkins. Dumps it in for Gage Larson on the right side of the post. He backs his way in. A hook shot off the glass, no good. And the rebound ripped down. They're going to call a foul on Gage Larson. It's his second. And we will step down the other line to shoot the bonus. They'll cut the clock at 36 seconds to go here in the period. As Jaden Lacey, a 6'4 senior, to the line to shoot a pair. With a 56-20 lead for Clear Lake. First one is short. Second free throw for Jaden Lacey is up and good. 56-21 the score. Lacey with his first pour of the night. Front court Furman. To the right side for Watkins. Baseline for Gage Larson. Back out. Watkins drives the right wing. Jumper from the middle of the lane is up and no good. And the rebound controlled by Griffith for Webster City. Turns it up court with 20 seconds to go here in the third. Hands it off to Bertrand. Tries to back his way in from the top of the key. He gets cut off, loses the basketball, picks it back up, gets it to Griffith. Play to the left side. Mickle set a jumper up and no good from the left side. The rebound controlled by Kobe Ort. Time runs out here in the third. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score after the three quarters of play. 56 for Clear Lake and 21 for Webster City. Back for the fourth after this. So you're listening to Lions basketball at KRIB and watching online on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. Back after this timeout.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
This is the fourth quarter, and the running clock will be here for the Lions as Furman gets the inbound pass, plays it to Watkins. Back to Furman to the right side for Plaguey. Down the right quarter, Furman will play it back out to Plaguey. Back over the right side, Furman down the baseline for Gage Larson. Steps into the lane, he'll hand it across. His cutting is Watkins. Good in the foul for him. Watkins' first two of the night. He'll step to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three-point play. 58-21 the score. Webster City's first foul of the quarter. It's the third on Jackson Griffith. And Thurman out, and Isaac Brownlee in for the first time tonight. The 6'2 junior. 7:41 to go here in the fourth. 58-21. Second one. No good. Rebound middle of the lane, controlled by Jackson Griffith. Griffith up to the timeline and across. Played left side for Bertrand. Bertrand will dribble across the right side. Tipped away by Plaguey, but controlled back by Staley. Staley cuts through the lane, lays it up in good. Staley's first two of the night. 58-23. 7:15 to go on this one. Ort, left side, Plaguey. Plaguey looks. Back out for Brownlee. Down the baseline, kicked across right side from Gage Larson to Watkins. Plays catch with Ort. Back to Ort on the right baseline. His pass back out, tipped away into his hands. Unfortunately, he's out of bounds. And it will be Webster City basketball on the far end. Inbound, Bertrand will bring it through center court. Bounce pass off to the right for Staley. Staley into the lane for Aarons. Aarons up the right side of the key. Bothered by Gage Larson. He'll skip it back out. At the top of the zone right side for Griffith. Griffith spins up to the lane. Left side, and a jumper off the glass is good. Griffith with 9. And 58-25, out of bounds. Going to stay with Clear Lake. We see Drake Thompson check in. Griffith actually with 8. Ruby and Grayson Simonton, a 6'1 freshman, check in for the Lynx. Right baseline will come the entry. That clock continues to roll down to 5:45 left. Inbound right side, Thompson plays it to the quarter. Work back out for Plaguey, who takes a 3. That one's good. Plaguey's first 3 of the night. 61-25, 5:30 to go. Bertrand almost had it picked away. Pass left side, controlled by Staley. Staley on the dribble, left side baseline. They'll kick it across, tipped around, loose basketball, finally controlled by Bertrand. Bertrand on the dribble. Back out for Simonton. Simonton plays it back out for Bertrand. Bertrand looks, spins the pivot foot, plays it off left side for Staley, and the shot clock goes off. So the shot clock violation, and out of bounds for Clear Lake on the far end. Not before Carter Mickelson checks back in to replace Coyce Bertrand. With 35 to go. It's been all Clear Lake from start to finish. Watkins, front court, right side, Plaguey. Back out between the rings for Brownlee. Back over to Plaguey, right side baseline. Dribbling it out is Thompson. Plays to the quarter. Plaguey wants another 3. In and out, no good. The rebound right side of the key for Jaden Lacey for Webster City. Head outlet to Staley. Staley across the timeline. Lions will substitute more here on the next dead ball. Left side. Mickelson falling out of bounds. Saves it. But into the hands of Clear Lake as Brownlee will drive and hand it off on the break. Here's Orch. Makes the layup in front of the rim. 63-25. Ort with 6 on the night. Line out to 3:50 left here in the fourth on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Mickelson plays it back out for Lacey. Right side for Ruby. Ruby, bounce pass back out. Almost tipped away, but Simonton gets it. Plays it back to Ruby. Left side for Staley. Staley, bounce pass to Mickelson. Left side of the free throw line. Over the right side wing for Simonton. Down the quarter. Here's a 3 from Ruby. No good. Rebound into the hands of Plaguey for Clear Lake. Plaguey leads a 4-on-3. He'll pull up on the left side, though, and play back between the rings. Thompson, right side. Work to the right quarter for Brownlee. Now back to the interior for Thompson, but he had it tipped away. We go the other way. Staley will bring it up across the timeline left side. Throws the free throw circle, plays it right corner for Ruby. Back out to the wing, and the pass back out is off the mark and out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Pull behind the field will check in, as well as Madden McIntyre. And Keaton Jepson also checks in. As the clock rolls down to 2:30 left in the fourth. Remember, we'll have the comments from Jeremy Ainley after the ball game and his choice for a player of the game as well coming up here. Left side, Jepson, a 19-footer, no good. Rebound controlled by Lacey for Webster City. Across the timeline, right side, Simonton plays it back out to Grayson Henderson. Nathan Wardell as the Lynx get some extra substitutes in as well here. Ruby, play back out, left side of Wardell. Bounce pass left baseline for Lacey. Jumper is up and good for him on the left baseline. He's got 3. 63-27 Clear Lake. Across the timeline right side, Thompson steps in, down to the baseline. So wind down to 100 seconds to go in this one. Play to the left side for Brownlee, down the baseline. Reverse back out for McIntyre to Brownlee. Back to the left side for Jepson, actually. And he goes to the lane, and he fires it up in the middle of the lane, up and good. Jepson is first 2, 65-27. 1:20 to go here in the fourth. Right side, Henderson. Lobs it to the right baseline for Lacey. Back out, top for Henderson. Left side for Wardell. Between the rings for Simonton. Dribbles to the right side. Plays it to the quarter for Henderson. Minute to go here in the fourth. Henderson brings it back out top. Left side for Ruby. Down to 8 to shoot. Left quarter. Henderson back out. Simonton, the free throw line. Jumper from there is short, not out of bounds. It's a shot clock violation. Clock will continue to roll here as Jay Snorr will check in, the 6'4 junior. Replaced Drake Thompson. I believe everybody that's in the book has hit the floor again for Clear Lake tonight. Front court right side, Jepson skipped it across Brownlee. Back to the right side. Bounce pass inside, played the baseline, back out to the left wing. Here's a 3 from Brownlee, up and good. Brownlee got a triple for what should be the final Lions points of the night. 68-27. As Webster City will try to score here before the horn. Simonton, a short jumper is short. And the rebound controlled by Clear Lake by Brownlee. And that'll wrap it up. 68 for Clear Lake and 27 for Webster City. The final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Our postgame begins after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Back we come to Webster City with the final score in the boys' game. It was 68 for Clear Lake and 27 for Webster City. 4 single-digit quarters for the Lions tonight defensively, as it was 14-5 at the end of one, 41-14 at the end of two. This Lions put up 27 in the second quarter, 15-7 in the third, and 12-6 in the fourth. The final score, 68-27 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. For Clear Lake, it was 3 players in double figures tonight, 14 for Jackson McIntyre, 5 field goals and 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Trevor Theobald and Luke Furman each had 11, and they each had the 11 in the same way. 4 field goals, including a 3 and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. It was 7 for Max Larson all in the first half of play, 6 for Kobe Ort off the bench. It was 5 for Carson Reiser, 4 for Gage Larson, 3 for Isaac Brownlee, 3 for Dylan Plaguey, 2 for Braden Watkins, 2 for Keaton Jepson. Playing and not scoring, Kobe Hoddenfield got in very late. Drake Thompson got in the fourth quarter. Matt McIntyre got in the fourth quarter, and Jay Storr got in late as well for the Lions. Looking at the scoring for Webster City, it was 8 for Jackson Griffith, 3 for Jaden Lacey, 5 for William Ruby, 2 apiece for Alex Staley, Coyce Bertrand, and Grant Aarons, 2 for Zach Lahr, 3 for Carter Mickelson, and that's the players who scored for Webster City. Lions on the year improve to a record of 14-1 overall, and now 10-0 in the conference. Webster City drops to 1-10 and 2-14. Next up for the Lions, of course, a home game, a non-conference game against Garner Hayfield Ventura. Webster City up next. They go to they actually host Algota on Friday here at the Webster City Gymnasium. So the Lions extend their winning streak in the series to 8 games, as the Lions post a 68-27 victory here over Webster City tonight. Jeremy Ainley will join us for post-game comments and the player of the game after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Final score in the boys' game, 68-27. Clear Lake beating Webster City as another North Central Conference victory for the Lions. And Jeremy Ainley joins us for post-game comments. And, well, just like we talked with Anna Burdess at halftime of your game tonight, 4 single-digit quarters defensively, and another nice night for your ball club.
Yeah, I thought we, just a workman-like performance. I thought we did some good things. I thought we came out and, a little slow there to start. A couple turnovers, but, for the most part, we really set the tone defensively and got after them and, moved the ball, share the ball, did some good things. And, at the end of the day, that was the goal. Just come down here, handle the business, and get out.
And obviously, Jackson McIntyre with 14 will be your player of the game. Trevor Theobald and Luke Furman had fairly decent nights as well with 11.
Yeah, didn't shoot it from outside a lot, but didn't have to. We were able to, get layups. Anytime you can get layups, you're going to take layups over threes. But I thought that Jackson did a good job of really, establishing the boards. And he's done a great job the last, 2-3 games. He had 10 rebounds, 9 rebounds. We'll see what he has tonight. But I thought he's done a good job. I thought Trevor and Luke did a great job. I thought Kobe Ork came in and gave us great minutes. Max continues to give us good minutes and stuff, as well as Gage and those guys. But, top to bottom, I thought guys just, played well and did what they were supposed to do.
Well, you turned Thursday, Friday back-to-back. Garner Hayfield Ventura at home, and then Salem, and of course, a key game on the road. And just talk about those two coming up.
We'll learn a little more about Garner. We don't, not a common opponent, so we don't see him, but once a year. But, we've watched a little bit of him and seen that. So, that'll be a big game at home just to keep it going. And then obviously, Friday night will be a big game down in this area in St. Ed's. And, we know that they want to avenge for that first one. And obviously there's big stuff on the line in that game. So we'll be ready to go. Probably take the day off tomorrow and, let our bodies continue to mend a little bit and then, get back after it Wednesday and go right into Thursday, Friday, and be ready to go.
And something I don't think we've mentioned on the broadcast since he announced it, Adolf Kokendorfer, this will be it after this year. He's decided he's going to hang it up after this year.
Yeah,
coach.
That'll be I think they'll have the whole town and circus maybe there Friday. I think he's getting a big award and stuff. So, we know that everybody will be there. So, we'll be ready. But, yeah, we'll worry about then when we got to get to then. But, we've got a big game on Thursday, at home and got to be ready for that and stuff. So, yeah.
Coach, appreciate it.
Yeah, we also brought – I got 2 players of the game.
Okay.
I got J-Mac, obviously, for what he does, and then Seth Raber, for everything he does. He's the glue behind us. He does everything that is unseen in the stat charts. He's at every practice. Never misses a practice unless he's got something, that he can't make it for. But tonight I think he filled in for you.
He's just the camera. Yeah,
he's just a glue guy. He's there, and you can't ever fault for everything he does. It's sometimes it's those guys that are behind the scenes that are the biggest contributors. And he had some big shoes to fill in with Adrian and Danny and those guys, and he's done more than his share, and really proud to have him on our side. So I can't wait to hear what he's going to have to say on the radio about me. So that'll be great.
Well, was there a specific question you wanted me to ask?
No. We got to get on the bus by 9 o'clock.
Well, okay. Then that's a good answer, Coach. Thanks a lot. Jeremy Ainley with post-game comments. Jackson McIntyre will slap the headgear on quickly, and another decent night for you. And just talk about the attitude of this team right now, heading to this next couple of games, and pretty soon it'll be tournament time already.
Yeah, we're just trying to stay prepared, stay ahead of like the body aches and everything, making sure our bodies are all good. Keep staying a team, stay together.
Talk about you've been playing fairly consistently, and just talk about what you've been trying to emphasize in your play to keep that consistency.
Yeah, I've just been keep practicing with my teammates. I feel like practice every day gets us closer together, lets us all kind of be around each other, know what each other can do. It helps us a lot, I think.
Talk about the next couple of games coming up.
Yeah, they're obviously big games. We got Gardner and then St. Ed's. I don't really know. We're just going to go out there and play our hardest.
All right. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a great night tonight.
Thank you.
Jackson McIntyre with 14 points. And the man who is running the camera tonight, and as Coach Ainley has, Coach Ainley said all the words. I don't want to try to repeat them again because I might mess up. But Seth Raber, first of all, thanks again for filling in and running the camera tonight.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate that. And, just talk about, Coach Ainley obviously said you play a big role in practices and games and whatnot. And just, tell us once again about what you've all been doing here the last couple of years.
Yeah, so first off, like in practices, just getting everything set up, getting ball racks out, getting the scoreboard set up, getting anything the players need for that practice. And then in games, you'll see me at the front handing out towels. I also do rebounds on the stat sheet, and then throw in Kellen as well. He also takes care of the waters. He helps out too. And it's a lot of time because I'm there, like Ainley said, every practice, every day, and I'm there early just trying to get everything set up so they can be successful.
Tell us why you want to be so dedicated in what you do.
It's when I had my health issues and stuff, just kind of finding a way to still be a part of the team to the best of my ability. And I found kind of this role here, and I just have tried to put all the effort I can into that to help them be better.
And you've excelled in your role on this team, and I know the last couple of years the coaches have talked about you a lot, and I know last year you were filling in on the camera as well last year when we were some other place, but not this radio station. But glad you're able to fill in tonight, and hopefully you can fill in once again if you're needed. So appreciate all your efforts.
Yep, thank you so much.
You bet. Seth Raber and Jackson McIntyre are players of the game tonight, as once again, Seth Raber running the camera tonight. We appreciate all of his efforts, and Jackson McIntyre with a big night tonight. 68-27 the final score in the boys' game. The girls' game was no problem for the Lions either, 60-28. Ashley Amble and Jason Ainley, the leaders, 17 for Ainley and 16 for Amble to lead the night. Now, our next Lions broadcast won't come your way until, for basketball, won't come your way until next week, as once again, we are at Girls State Wrestling on Thursday and Friday. And following along not only the Clear Lake Lions girls wrestlers, but also all the area wrestling teams around the region, the Central Iowa area. So our coverage over on AM 1300 KGLO will start on Thursday morning with a 1A session, which includes Clear Lake. The 2A first couple of rounds are later in the day. And then, of course, Friday is semifinals, consolations, placement matches. And hopefully we'll see those Lions 3 wrestlers advance along onto the podium on the weekend. Let's get our final scores tonight here on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Clear Lake 60 and Webster City 28 in the girls' game. Boys' game 68-27, Clear Lake over Webster City. For Seth Raber running the camera tonight, Bob Fisher so long from Webster City.
You've been listening to coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. And watching on KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage was brought to you by CL Dell, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Your home for the Clear Lake Lions all year long is KRIB and KRIBAM.com.